Warning. Broken simulation. Broken simulation. With Sam Tripoli.
Good. Oh, wrong show. Welcome to Conspiracy. Well, I don't know what show I'm on.
Easy.
On so many shows. Johnny, let me welcome
to Zero. It seems
welcome to Broken's. Welcome to Johnny
Punch-Drunk
Woodard.
Sports.
Welcome to Johnny Woodard presents Broken Simulation. Starring Johnny Woodard and whatever. Guys, I'm here. Johnny, real quick before we get into it and you talk, can you guess what number podcast this is for me today?
Today?
Just today.
Well, I have a little bit of an insight. I know you already did Adam Carolla's show.
Yep.
So that's one.
Yeah.
This would be two if that was the only other one you did, but I'm guessing you did at least, I'm going to say this is the fourth podcast you've
Bing,
done
bing,
today.
ding, 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 ding. Fourth
crazy.
podcast
What?
of trying to find.
What were the others? Wait, you did Zero or something?
So, no, I did Conspiracy Social Club.
Okay.
I record Mondays and Tuesdays morning.
Okay.
Then I did Adam Carolla. Then I had an opportunity to do the Union of the Unwanted that I hadn't been able to do in a while. And then here I am hanging and banging, bro.
Hanging is the word. Hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, hanging on by a thread. So
By
this
your
will be a
fingernails.
10-minute podcast. Thank you, Johnny. Guys, go to samtripoli.com for all of your ticketing needs for all my shows. I just added Reno. Reno will be the first weekend in May. Then we got Double Banger coming out on first 2 weeks of June. And then the third week in June, I'm going to shoot my special Weirdo. So Weirdo.
I like it.
But Weirdo's going to be broken down into two parts. So
What
we'll
are
see
the,
how it
wait,
goes.
what are the parts? Are you ready to
I
talk
don't know.
about that?
No, not ready to talk about that
Okay.
yet.
But what are evenly split, like 15 minutes,
Well, my goal,
30 minutes?
my
What?
goal is to do 240s.
240s. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
I have so much
Damn.
comedy to dump.
Two separate shows, do you think?
No, it's good. I'm going to shoot one and break them up because everybody's got a short attention
Yeah,
span.
yeah, no, it's the way to do it for sure.
Right? So that's what I'm going to do.
All right.
So, Johnny, how are you?
I just want to do rockfin.com/broken simulation. You can get, like last week, I cut a good 40 minutes out of this show just to make it tighter for YouTube.
Most of that's us saying the N-word.
So if you want to get this shit, it's copyrighted, like us making fun of music videos and things like that. Go to rockfin.com/broken simulation. Also, we have t-shirts at bsmerch.com. You can check that out.
Somebody just
if
said
you'd
they
like.
weren't working, Johnny.
It worked for me the other day because I bought one myself.
Are you buying your own merch, Johnny?
Well, I get a discount as I am in the business, but let me just test it out. Everything looks to be working black, and then
Johnny, the
large.
robots are waging war.
Could be. It very well could
The
be.
robots, they're come to battle. They're come to battle. Prepare to fight.
We
I wrote
fight
that.
for love.
So, Johnny, I want to also address some of the rumors about me and my mental, physical state.
What?
People call me Shaky McGee or something like that.
What, people were saying you've been a little, what?
Tweaky,
Tweaky?
that I have all these different diseases.
What?
Here's the thing I want you guys to know. This is what I do, okay? I physically manifest what I'm thinking. So I'll be like, I'll be doing that. Yeah. That's what I'm saying in my head. Yep. Or I'll be like, nope. That's what I do. Okay? Stop with your, listen, you can write all the war and peace comments you want. I don't care. Enjoy it. Write your weird shit. Enjoy. I don't care. It really doesn't bother me.
That's supposed to be healthy, though. People who twitch and move a lot, that's supposed to be a good thing because you're burning more calories in the long run.
Oh, then I must be on all sorts of... So, Johnny, update. Do you want an update? Update. I signed up for TRT, but I don't think I'm going to do it.
Wait, why not?
And I might be in the hole for 6 months.
In the hole.
I think I might have actually signed a contract that says I have to do it for 6 months.
Wait. What? Did they give you the disclaimer like this may cause
No, I went on
premature
and I go...
balding, cancer, all that shit?
But cancer's the one.
Yeah.
Because it's supposedly... It might cause a pancreatic cancer.
Which is the worst one, yeah.
It's the worst one. It is the worst one.
There are ways to naturally increase your testosterone, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down with that. Working out, getting laid. I'm trying to do it. So, Johnny, somebody told me that all the comics in Austin are now HGH and TRT in it.
Really?
But one guy in particular, I'm not going to say his name, isn't working out. He's just shooting it and not working out.
You have to say.
I can't. I'm not.
That's a blind item. We have a blind item here, like page
Dude,
6.
I've been trying to get that guy on my podcast.
Oh, that would be so good.
The 400-pound entertainment lawyer. I want him on tinfoil hat so badly.
Oh, we could blur him out and everything. I could totally do that.
But we don't even need his picture up.
No, I'm saying we could change his voice. We could do voice changing.
No, but he does. Like if you follow him on Instagram, you can hear his voice.
Oh, is his voice on there?
Yeah,
I've never followed him on Instagram. I just do his website.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
But isn't that hilarious? Because Brett Ernst used to tell me this story about these like Guidos in like Jersey that were shooting like roids, but they didn't work out. And they're like, oh, I can feel it working. And they would just get fat because they never worked out. Yeah, you got to work out, too.
You have to work out, yeah.
Yeah, it's not necessarily the hair loss, but it really is the cancer that gets you that I don't want to be a part of.
Yeah, it is scary. And you'll hear people tell you that that's not really a risk, but if you like manage why risk it? You know?
Why risk it, bro?
There are other ways to do it.
Yeah, there are other ways of doing it for sure, dude, for sure. So where do you want to start, Johnny? I got stories. I can tell you about Toronto.
What happened to you? Tell me about Toronto. Yeah, you made it in the country, I guess. I didn't hear anything about you not making it.
Johnny, it was so funny. So Johnny and I were pretty sure I was going to get stopped at the border, go to Canadian jail, which I believe is like a Holiday Inn, the equivalent of a Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
Right? Johnny, I could get through quick enough.
Really?
It was like everybody at airport security was like those people that hand out Gatorade at a marathon. And they were just like, go.
That's so funny.
That's all it was. And Johnny, Johnny, you would have loved, you should just go to Toronto just for the airport experience.
Why is that? What's nice about the airport?
Because every person at airport security is a smoke show.
Really?
No, I'm not even talking about cute. I'm talking about
big teeth. Is probably what you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about lethal OnlyFans Instagram model
kidding.
hot. Like
the TSA equivalent. Those people.
Yeah.
No kidding.
I mean, dude, it's just like the best way to stop terrorism is to get the terrorists to fall in love. Okay, and then every one of them, you're like, what is your OnlyFans?
Who wants to fly into a building with an erection? You know what I mean?
Right?
It just doesn't happen.
If you got a boner, you can't even think straight because there's blood going to your man junk, right? But it's like,
junk, yeah.
But I mean, like drop dead. I'm not even lying when I say they're tens.
Like
dude.
super pale chicks or what?
Super hot, like beyond the border. Crazy. Now, what's really weird is like when you go to these cold places, how hot the women are. Because you expect them to be like meaty, right? Because they gotta have pounds.
Think so,
and they're just hot.
No kidding.
And everybody in like Toronto to me, Johnny, is like, I don't know what happened there. Toronto is like what humanity is capable of.
Toronto, really?
Yeah. It really is.
Because I've always heard it's a culturally diverse city. It's a worldly city.
It's culturally diverse. Everybody's happy.
It's kind of Europe meets U.S. kind of in Toronto.
It really is. And it's like...
Politically, though, it's not. I mean, that's not a place to be.
Well,
right?
Johnny, I mean, we can get into it. I've been talking about this a lot on some podcasts, but why not here? It is like... So, from outside, you would think that they were like, like Trudeau's putting them in Uyghur camps, right? And everyone's getting locked up. Mm-hmm. And then you go there and you're like, oh, that's not happening at all. Everyone's like, we all hate Trudeau, and it moves on. Nothing. They're all, it's insanity.
Well, we just had the guy on tinfoil talking about rigged elections. I'm sure they're rigged up there too.
Well, what it is like the county of Ontario is very blue.
Yeah, and they run the
But
country,
boots on the ground, they're like F Trudeau.
F Trudeau.
Right?
I agree.
But Johnny, they're gorgeous. And I'm not lying to you, Johnny. There's one block where I saw 3 women that I would leave everybody I care for. Everyone I love.
On one block?
On just one block.
Are they all white people there in Toronto?
It's everything, but it's majority white.
Okay.
It's majority white.
I just think of Canada super white. Maybe that's my mistake. But.
No, but the problem is this, and again, they're not spending 50 cents of every dollar on their military.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
So-
That's a nice advantage when
So
you don't have
I
to worry
get
about
there,
that.
I get picked up by the local comic named Jacob.
The local what?
He's a local comic.
Oh, I thought you said something else there.
He's a local comic. He's 400 pounds. He's a giant man. And he picked me up, and we had a great...
Literally, right? And just carried you to your hotel.
He's like, let me grab you and your bags and chuck you in my glove compartment. So he throws me in his car. We're just talking comedy, and within 3 seconds, I'm breaking down conspiracies for him.
Oh, nice.
So he brings me to my hotel. It's downtown. It's very nice. It's very nice.
Now, can I just a logistics detail? When you're doing clubs like that or comedy clubs, do they usually have a comic come pick you up? Is that pretty typical?
No, now, well, when I first started doing comedy, they would the manager would have to come pick you up. Right?
Okay.
Now it's take an Uber, remember to give them your receipts. And I never remembered to give them my
sucks.
receipts.
Okay. I'm
Right?
sure they don't remind you.
Yeah, they're like, oh, dude, here's your check.
Exactly.
Here's your check. You know.
I mean, if you want me to write another check with the extra money and
we'll
you want to
take
wait
that.
2 weeks,
Yeah,
got it.
So he takes me. I'm staying at a place called the Canopy.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful hotel that is aggressively gay. Okay, aggressively gay.
Okay.
Okay. First of all the housekeepers are hot chicks. But you would love them, Johnny, because they all look like they work at BuzzFeed. Okay,
Nice,
it's like
nice, okay.
BuzzFeed nerd chicks cleaning hotel rooms. That's what it is.
No kidding. I guess, yeah, because they don't get a lot of Mexicans up there to do the
100%.
Guatemalans and
There's
stuff.
like 3 of them.
Wow.
So they're hot.
I don't
chicks
think
that-
I've ever seen a white person clean a hotel room in the United States.
Oh,
Never.
Johnny, when you leave Southern Cal, you start seeing white people working at fast food restaurants.
Yeah, I have seen that before going to the South. but
Right? I mean, like,
not cleaning
In
hotel rooms.
Canada, they're hot chicks who clean rooms. In America, they're felons who are out of options. Unless you're in Miami and then you stay at the Holiday Inn Plus, and the plus stands for all the housekeepers have fat asses, okay? They have fat peaches, and you're just like, I'm in love with a housekeeper. Remember that song, I'm in love with a stripper? Take that out, put house. I'm in love with a housekeeper, keeper. Just hot chicks. So
Sam just never came back from Miami. He just, he's living with a
Johnny,
housekeeper.
I'd be hard pressed. The only reason I picked Miami over Toronto is because the weather in Toronto.
Well, also, you'd have to worry about citizenship and all that.
No,
getting
let's
to work
just say
there.
all things were that.
Okay.
If it wasn't a different country.
Really? So you really were impressed by Toronto?
Dude, Toronto is phenomenal. It is a phenomenal city.
Your gay hotel.
I go to this gay hotel, aggressively gay. Okay.
What's aggressively gay about it?
Can I explain it to
okay.
you?
Yeah, let me
I'm
hear.
about to explain it to you. Okay.
'Cause I can't. I'm trying to imagine how a hotel can be aggressively gay. Let's hear that.
Aggressively gay. So I come in, I get out of Jacob's car. He drops me off. He's like, I'll pick you up at 7:00 because we added a 7:00 show because I sold out all the shows.
Nice.
Yeah, small theater, but very thankful.
Quite a few shows though, right?
Yeah, I sold out 5.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm very blessed. I'm not gonna.
I'm sure they were happy, weren't they?
I didn't think they expected it, to be honest with you. Because it's been a while since I've been in Toronto and worked with this booker, Rob, who's a very nice guy. He runs the Dark Comedy Fest, and he's super funny.
Comedy Fest. That sounds cool.
They have a festival of
like that.
darkness. And I never get invited. By the way, and this is why I love Luis J. Gomez, Big J, Dave Smith. Skankfest is literally the only festival that invites me to a festival. Like, what do I have to do? How many times do I have to be in the top 100 of comedy? How many people do you know at one point had 3 shows in the top 200?
You deal with some issues though that a lot of places wouldn't like to have on their dais.
Oh, you mean what I talk about?
Yeah, the subject matter. I think that has a lot to do with it.
Well, Johnny, we'll get into that too.
Okay.
Okay, we'll get into that. So I get dropped off. I come in. There's a short, thick girl. We'll call her Thick Girl. She's like, "Hey, do you need any help?" I'm like, "Good." She's like, "No, let me walk you up." I'm like, Oh, okay, you're bored at this point. You're just looking. You're trying to do
and you're thinking you're about to get your dick sucked by a fat chick.
No.
Okay.
No, she's just bringing me to the front desk at first.
Oh,
right?
oh, I thought you
so
meant to your
she's
room.
like, no, it's fine. I'll walk you up. I'm like, okay, if you want to. So she grabs like my backpack from me. I'm like, I can do this. So she brings me up, right? And well, you know what's so funny about Canadians? Like forever, they never tip down here. So I like couldn't wait to go to Canada and not tip anybody. I'm like, yeah, how's it feel? How's it feel not to get any money? How about that? And then I realized they're getting paid insane money per hour.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure their minimum wage is.
Well, I mean, like you get paid a lot because you pay a lot of taxes, right? And all your tax money goes to you and not the military-industrial complex.
Which is a nice change, yeah.
Which is why they're happy. Like, literally, dude. I mean, like, our country, our military is used as stormtroopers. And that's why they get us fighting with each other so we don't realize what our military is actually doing. So anyways, so I get up and there's a bald guy with a beard. He looks like a better-looking, gayer version of Ari. But with a orange beard, not like black beard.
Okay.
But, okay. Like gay. I thought he was Jewish. He's Italian. And I'm like, hey, how's it going? He goes, hello. How are you? Giving me eyes. And I'm like, oh, hi. He goes, so what is your name? And I give him my name. He's like, oh, we can't find it. And I'm like, what? I'm like, but I'm on there. He goes, no. And then I go, okay. And then I had to hit up the booker and give him his last name. They found it. He booked it through a third party. This is important because now they're having like they can't give me my room. And I just flew in. I got a show in 3 hours.
Oh,
Daddy
no.
wants to nap.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm in this spiritual place where I'm not like, I hate you. I'm not like Sam scorched the earth anymore. It's like, okay, everything's going to work out.
That sucks, though.
So he gives them their name. They find it. They hear him on the speaker. So another gay man comes up, a gay Asian. So now I got a gay Asian and a gay Italian guy talking to each other how they're going to fix this problem. So then they call in another gay Asian. He walks up. I got 3 gay guys trying to. So it's like, how many gay guys does it take to check Sam in to a hotel room? Right. So anyways, so I'm like, okay, man, well, just all we're going to have to, like, here's what we're going to do, okay? We're going to let you get in. He just has to go into the third party, put your name on it. It will filter through the whole system, and you'll be fine. We're going to let you in, right? So the gay Italian's like, I feel awful. Let me take you to your hotel room. I'm like, you really don't have to. He's like, let me take you to your hotel room. I'm like, okay. So he walks me to my room. He's like, he goes in my room with me.
Okay.
He's like, this is this. This is this. I'm like, this is like, are you?
At the very end, as you go, and this is the bed.
And this is the mouth you insert your meat in.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, dude, thank you. He's like, I'm so sorry. I feel awful. I'm like, it's okay, bro. It's okay. I need to go to bed. I need a
Was
nap.
he waiting for a tip, you think?
I don't know what he was doing because it was like his first week. So I think so then he leaves, dude. Next thing I know, Johnny, there's a knock on my door.
That's I hate knocks on the door in hotels.
I look, I answer. It's the tiny chick. She's got a bottle of champagne.
Oh, okay. No. I mean, not for you, but
Not for me.
yeah, nice for somebody.
From the gay Italian guy.
Yeah.
Who's trying to get, are you trying to get me drunk, bro? I mean, what are we doing here?
Little note with the heart on it.
A little no. There you go. Yeah.
That's
thinking
great.
of you, you know.
So sorry for everything. If you need anything at all, here's my cell phone.
Yeah, if your
Trevor.
balls need work, let me know. So
This is a full service hotel.
yeah, 100%. So I decide to go. I say thank you. I put it there. I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I just sat there. So
Now, you're at the point in your sobriety where with booze that doesn't even
doesn't
it's nothing, right?
listen, I don't want to be in a room with Coke, but
Yeah.
if somebody offers me Coke, I'll be like, no, I'm good.
But booze, you're
Yeah, I
in a
haven't had a craving of booze for years.
room. Okay.
And to be honest with you, it's so funny, Johnny. I had what they call using dream. the
Oh
other
yeah,
day.
yeah.
I had a using dream, and I thought for sure I was done. It was so vivid.
Really?
And I was just walking around with like So it was so funny. I felt like we were at some nightclub and it was everyone from my recovery meetings and they were there and they were just talking me through because I just had all this coke around my nose.
That's so crazy.
Right? And dude, I swear to God, Johnny, I was like, I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did this. And I felt so bad and I felt everything that comes with when you relapse. Like this awful.
You feel high too, right?
I know.
Like in the dream.
No, because
really,
back in the day when I would get high and relapse, I wouldn't even enjoy it. I would feel the rush of high and then despair would just come in because I was like, I just threw away all that recovery time.
Got it.
So I was going through that. I'm like, I can't believe
It's so dark, man.
I threw all that recovery away. And then I woke up and I'm like, oh my God, that was a dream. Oh my God.
Like relief, a feeling of relief.
Thank God, because I still had my recovery day.
That's amazing.
I was so thankful, bro. I can't explain to you the joy that came over my heart when I woke up still sober.
That's amazing.
Oh, it was the greatest thing that ever happened to me.
It's also incredible what your mind can do to you, the places it can take you if it wants to.
But what if in another dimension, I relapse?
Entirely possible, I think.
Right,
those dreams, because there are different people don't talk about this a lot, but there are different kinds of dreams. Those dreams like that, where everything is realistic and it's vivid, and you could have sworn it was real. Those feel like a different kind of dream than the ones where it's just a bunch of shit with like your third grade prom. I mean, your seventh grade prom. Which I had seventh grade prom, like in a go karts and just random shit thrown in.
Did you ever have a reoccurring dream?
Yeah,
we already talked about
I have tornado. Sometimes I get tornadoes.
I was running through a parking lot with numbers in the air. It was very weird.
Really?
My whole life I had it.
See, I don't think we've talked about this. I have reoccurring dreams that sometimes I can't remember if they actually are reoccurring dreams or I dreamt that they're reoccurring dreams. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's dreaming.
You're dreaming of a dream?
Like dreaming that this dream I've had it before, but I don't know if I actually have had it before. But I know the tornado thing I've had my whole life for some reason.
This dream
I think it's Wizard of Oz, honestly.
And I see myself from far away, and it's this dark parking garage with numbers in the air, and I can see myself.
Oh, that's kind of scary.
Kind of walking through the door, and then I run through, and then I open another door, and then I'm back there again.
So this is your fear of math, probably, right?
Probably. I'm so illiterate.
One dream I had as a kid that really, I'll never forget it. It really scared me. I was in front of my parents' house looking out in the field, and there's just dark clouds start gathering, and then this black chariot with black horses comes down out of the sky.
Yeah.
With like some kind of like Grim Reaper thing.
Yeah.
Fucking, just.
Yeah.
Getting the horses, and it comes flying out, and then I woke up. But that thing scared me my whole life. I still think about it. I haven't had it again, but I think about it sometimes.
Yeah, I all the time. So. Well, I don't even know what I brought, but yeah,
so the gay hotel, yeah, you're all checked in. He tucked you into your bed.
Yeah. So I go to do my show, and the first show
Friday night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is no, this is Thursday night.
Thursday night. Okay.
First show is fine, because we added a show. It was
you don't do Sunday anymore, do you?
No, I won't.
Okay.
It's a waste of comedy. No. If you want, I want to be home with my kids.
I got it totally. So you're there Thursday, Friday,
yeah,
Saturday.
So we do the show. It's a lot of fun. I get to meet the local comics, and I'm going to be honest with you, Johnny. The local comics.
That's a nice change. Yeah.
In Toronto, that's rude. The local comics in Toronto are so funny, and what really shocked me because it reminded me of when I was coming up. About how raw and real comedy is when you're young and not in Los Angeles' death pool of comedy, where it's just a bunch of unfunny people who just want to be famous to get back at everybody in high school, and they're not funny, and they think there's rules to this shit. Dude, the things I saw these guys doing were unbelievable. Like what they were saying to each other, everything.
What are you talking on stage now, or in the green room?
On stage. They had
what they were saying to each other?
Yeah.
What kind of situation did they have where they were talking to each other on stage?
They have their own version of Kill Tony.
Got it. Okay.
Right? But it's really for at least this show, it was all It was comics in the crowd, comics on stage. And they were saying unholy shit to each other.
No kidding.
Hard R's, hard M words.
Really?
Yeah. And black comics just laughing and giving shit back.
Going hard in Canada.
Hard. Dude, this kid came up. He's only 17. And all they did was talk about the time he got sexually assaulted in summer camp when he was 11.
Oh, no.
By the camp counselor, and what he says was a Mexican with Down syndrome. And I go, would they touch you? He goes, no, they banged me in my ass. I'm like, and everyone's laughing about it.
Did that restore your faith that you lost after Bobby Lee? It turned out his story wasn't real?
Thank you. Right?
You restored my faith in the
well, it's fun. I mean, like, literally, dude,
disabled people.
N-words to black people, talking about butt assault.
Did that give you the green light to go with the N-word? I'm curious.
No, but every time they said it, I got a little harder, okay? All right?
I like how you said a little harder. You were already hard, obviously, but you got a little harder.
So then a couple women go up, and this is the most hilarious thing, and this is the best. And they were both funny. They had like two chicks go up, and they were both funny. But
Is this before your show? All this?
This is the late night show on Friday night.
After your show?
Yeah, no, I did 2 shows, then I did this show.
Got it. Okay.
So they go up, and immediately there's a bunch of sex jokes about them scissor sistering each other, and both of them said this. This is why women don't do this show. And then I'm like, well, we just
Wait, are you on panel or something?
I'm on panel.
Okay.
And I go, we just made fun of a guy getting
Yeah, really.
pumped. We just said these guys just said the N-word to black comedians. Like, everybody's getting it.
What did they say to that?
And they just sat there quietly.
Yeah, of course, because there's no
because
comeback.
that's it. Like, everybody wants to internalize
That's it.
that, like, their struggle's unique. You hear that in recovery all the time. Oh, my struggles, you think your problems are unique. They're not unique at all. And someone's done it here and 10 times worse.
That can be really comforting, though, that idea.
Which gets into something I thought was very fun. I was thinking about this about Steve Renazizi the other day and how much I love Steve Renazizi.
He's so funny.
And what a good guy he is. And it's good to see people start to forgive him for that 9/11
We
stuff.
should get him to call in here sometime.
Right? And I talked about this on Conspiracy Social Club, but I want to say here too, because I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Yeah.
Like, Steve said something to get clout to help get his career going because it's so hard to make it in LA. And for that, he paid a price, right?
Yeah, big price.
All right. But just know that I would 100% say I survived the Holocaust to get on Rick and Morty's, okay? I'm not even kidding. I would, and
Nobody's going to believe you survived the Holocaust.
And if I can get on Aqua Teen Hunger Force, I'll say I was a guard there, okay? Like, I don't care. Just whatever it takes. Just get me on that show. All right. So I'm not upset with that.
That's funny.
Right. But explain to me how, and if you want, you might want to cut this out of the main thing because I do talk about it. I did talk about it on Conspiracy Social Club already, but explain to me how what Steve Renazizi did is anything different than what these people who want reparations in San Francisco with slavery. How's that any different?
The only difference I can think of immediately is that they weren't alive for that, which almost makes it worse.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It's
they
worse.
Want credit for something they didn't go through.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing that they got mad at Steve about.
I mean, they aren't saying, though, that they were slaves, If they were saying we were slaves, then that would be... it's almost worse, really.
It is worse because they're trying to take credit. They want credit for something they never went through.
That's fine.
That's the whole point.
That's a good thought. It's a good little thought experiment.
So this is the thing that we're doing, right? This is it. So anyways, I'm watching the show. It's great. And I'm doing show. So afterwards, they're like, hey, man, if you want to go down to the green room and, not meet with anybody, so you're not bothered. I go, dude, I went most of my career with not having any fans. So I love meeting my fans. So I would just go walk out and just sit there. And they come out. We take a bunch of pictures. And then, I give my sermons. And then it's so funny because like the amount of people come up to me. So this one person comes up to me and she's like, hey, so I really want to be on your podcast. I'm like, okay. She's like, I just need to tell you, I just got out of jail. I'm like, okay.
Give her Mark's phone number.
She's like, I'm getting gang stalked by the law enforcement. I'm like, okay. She's like, I'm pregnant. I don't know if it's either from a undercover cop or a gang member. I'm like, okay, all right. Yeah. So the government's been chasing me, and this is the first time. I know this guy in Arizona came up to me. He's like, "Yeah, I was just on the run from the CIA." I'm like, "Why are you talking to me right now?
That's so crazy.
I don't want to hear this. I don't want anything to do with this.
Oh,
I don't want anything. Please go away. I have my own problems. I don't need your problems."
Yeah, and it's funny though because 1 out of every like 5 or 10 of those is actually some really good information that you need to hear.
Yeah.
It's just kind of weeding through it to see who's Looney Tunes and who's really got good info.
Most of the people that come up to me are really nice.
No, but I'm saying 1 out of 10 of the really crazy ones are actually some real shit you need to hear.
Yeah.
And you just have to listen to all of them to get to that one who
like,
actually's got information about the JFK assassination or something.
Yeah, well, it's just like I'll listen to anybody, and I love my fans, and I enjoy having conversations. Like I said, dude, I'm the only guy that talks out his fans. Like, I talked to them so long, they're like, okay, we got to go. I'm like, but I'm not done. They're like, I got to go. I'm like, let me finish. And then they walk off. I'm kind of like when your parents catch you smoking and they make you smoke all the cigarettes until you don't want to smoke cigarettes anymore. That's like talking to me after a show. A lot of hugs, a lot of hellos, a lot of thank yous, a lot of gifts. I'll bring them on tinfoil hat. People giving me gifts all left and right. And a lot of very nice.
Table of them
this
right
is how
here.
nice Canada is. They write me long letters thanking me for everything I did. Like that's how nice.
Super
they are,
nice, yeah.
right? It's super nice, very nice.
Now, did you throw those in the trash at the comedy club, or
No,
wait
I
until
still
you
have them.
get back to the hotel
That's
to
not
throw
my
them?
style. That's not my style, buddy. That's not how I do. So here's something really funny, Johnny. And then we'll take a break and we'll go so I don't burn through all of my fucking shit. I'm almost through all of it. Damn. So, do you want to talk about anything? Because I got more stuff about.
Well, I just got one quick thing. I spent probably the other day, some guy that talks about Star Wars posted on Twitter. I don't know if you saw.
Oh
but
yeah,
they're gonna do a Rey movie.
Yeah.
About Rey.
Yeah.
And the shit that they're gonna have her do is just all the stuff that we wanted Luke Skywalker to do. Not for him to come and look like a nincompoop. You know, just a guy who doesn't give a shit about being a badass Jedi. He was remember he was just an old grouch. And they're gonna let her do all this badass stuff that we really want to see him do. So there was a guy who I really respect.
What's your thought about Mark Hamill? Mark
Hamill. Yeah, he's all right. Whatever. I mean, his
Did
politics
you see
are
his
stupid.
tweet about like I bet some Ukrainian drones.
I mean, his politics are stupid. Remember, we did that thing where he's doing the voice of
their
their bomb.
But it's like
their air raid
I don't
app.
remember ever this. It's so crazy to me, this narrative. Just like these Hollywood dumbasses. How about the country music star who went and met with who met with Zelensky? Like, you're a country music singer. You're going to meet with Zelensky?
Really? Zelensky is like, it's like he's hosting the Jerry Lewis telethon or something. It's just a parade of like D-list celebrities shaking hands with him.
By the way, how much, can you look up how much money Jerry Lewis raised? And did we come at all close to curing anything? Like, where did all that money go? Like,
I love Jerry Lewis, by the way.
Those teletons were the best.
I loved him and
they were like
Dean Martin, like together.
They were cultural events. That
I can't find a total. I can't find a total.
Yeah, because nobody wants you to go, oh, we didn't cure anything.
No, yeah, we didn't do anything. But so this guy that I really respect tweeted out about that, and then I said what I just said to you. And I got so much shit on Twitter from just idiots. One person who had their pronouns in their profile, they, them, by the way, retweeted me and said, fuck Luke Skywalker, basically.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I spent probably 6 hours on Twitter arguing with these people, just back and forth, swatting them all away. And it was probably 5 a.m. before I was just like, I have to stop. I was editing Broken Sim from last week and then just jousting with all these people. I kind of enjoyed it a little bit. But
Johnny, I used to love it.
I added it at the end. It was like 6 hours I spent doing that. And then the next morning I was like, should I check my mentions? And then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to check my mentions because I'm tired. I don't need to. I don't
you
need
have
that.
checked your mentions
I
since, right?
since, yeah. But I just,
Did anyone else hit you?
A little bit, yeah. But mostly it was people agreeing with me after that. But
Well, Johnny, what's very interesting about you is somehow you've found a way to become a little bit famous with a group of people, right? Johnny's a little bit. I get Johnny.
Really.
Where's Johnny? That's all they were trying to. Where's Johnny? Where's
funny.
Johnny? Why isn't he here? I'm like, don't say that. You're gonna make him fucking have a bigger head.
I don't have a big head.
No, I'm only kidding, dude. But
I have a very small head.
it's very interesting to see you kind of elevate, man. And with that, like I used to think, oh, I'm a badass. Nobody wants to shit talk with me on the internet because I steal souls. And then I realized that nobody knew who I was and nobody cared. So I was just like pissing in the wind and nobody gave a shit. But then as my profile rose, I realized I started like getting traction and then I got a bullseye on me. Yeah. And then I thought like if I curb stomp people, which I do, that it would do something. And no,
it's exhausting.
You just empower these people.
It's exhausting. And dude, I can't tell you how many people at me that have no followers. They're following like 2,000 people, no followers somehow. Not one
my
follower.
favorite thing is like 50 followers since 2012.
Yeah.
I'm like, how are you not socializing with people on a social media app?
And this one guy told me, I sent him a video of this guy who worked with George Lucas, who was like really close to Star Wars. He does voices on the cartoons and stuff. And he was giving his opinion on The Last Jedi, you know. And I was saying, here's basically what I'm thinking from somebody who's closer to Star Wars than either of us. And the guy replies to me, he goes, I'm the film doctor. I know everything about cinema. I don't care who this guy is. He doesn't know more than me. I clicked on it. Film doctor, it says. He's following like 300 people. No, he had 3 followers, this guy, the film doctor. I mean, what are we talking about here? Twitter is just full of people with mental illness. It really is.
Yeah.
It's just full of people with mental illness.
100%.
The film doctor. Like, what the film doctor? Hold on, let me see if I can find the film doctor. Here he is right here. Film doctor.
Let me see.
Here's this guy.
Can we look at some of your interactions, Johnny?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, look. There's the film doctor. I'm sorry. He's following 2 people, has 0 followers.
There's no way that's real,
It's
Johnny.
not the films that need the doctor. It's the people, he says.
I don't even know what that means.
And then look at he's just like going through just shit talking people.
Yeah.
Like, look though, who's doing this?
Steve Simone.
Somebody's spending hours on this shit, and it's all political stuff, like trying to get into arguments.
Johnny, he's a bot. He's got to be a bot.
But it's really like, if it is a bot, damn, they're good. They're better than we even realize.
Yeah, I think they are better. I mean, like, I think
because they're using memes now.
Yeah, I think they have to be a lot more sophisticated than people think.
But yeah, like, I mean,
so can we see your interactions with people?
Yeah, of course.
Let's read through this.
Let me try to get to the film doctor where he was.
No, but let's see like you and the Queenie person going at it.
All right, so this is the guy. This guy's Star Wars theory that I replied to, and I go, maybe the most annoying thing is it sounds like they're going to let Rey do all the things we wanted to see Luke do. It's infuriating that they're treating the character they created, Rey, with more care than they treated Luke Skywalker. And then this guy comes in saying he's like Obi-Wan, but instead of dying halfway through, he saves the day. What's the issue? And then I said he was a microsecond away from becoming a kinslayer. He's going to kill his nephew. Obi-Wan wasn't going to kill his nephew. And then this guy goes, fake Star Wars fans, I swear. And he's got Obi-Wan attempting to, during his fight with Anakin.
He's got a gif.
Which just doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, okay.
And I said, and that whole point comes from Sam Witwer, who is closer to Star Wars than you or I will ever be. That's the guy who works with George Lucas. And he goes, bitch, I'm the film doctor. I have to concentrate on more than one kid series at a time. And I was still right with Luke being presented as the new Obi-Wan for the new trilogy of the time. I'm not sure what an actor has to do with film criticism, topology, and overall academia. Maybe this is a bot, dude. Because some of it, I realize now, doesn't quite make sense. But there's probably, because topology is like the is that maps or something? What is topology? The study of geometric properties and spatial relations. There you go.
Who works that into a real tweet?
But there's probably not much they can say that'll beat my very obvious points, he's saying.
But did you comment or did he comment
Yeah, and then I
again?
said, the guy worked with George Lucas. He's not just some actor. And you're the, quote, film doctor? Haha. If you're trying to be funny, credit to you. You got me. If you weren't, you're a dipshit. And then he goes, I'm reminded of a quote I read a few years ago regarding Rian Johnson, the director of The Last Jedi, The Abomination, The Last Jedi, and how he compares to Abrams as a director. And then it's just this long quote about how Rian Johnson is a genius, the guy who...
Oh, Johnny.
And then I just said, you didn't even know who Sam Witwer is, which is... But yeah, I mean, that was just this guy. I had a dozen interactions like this.
Where's the guy that went really queenie on you?
You're talking about the they them person?
Yeah, where's that guy?
Yeah, hold on. I wouldn't. That's a they them, sir. That's not a guy. Hold on.
Oh, my apologies.
Where is? I got our friend Conspiracy Kyle involved in this.
Oh shit!
I added him a little bit to get him to come in on my. Like this person right here was got in an argument with somebody who was trying to step up to defend me.
It's
talking about representation, LGBT representation in Star Wars. And
oh
how
my
we're just
god, do
bitching
we
about
need gay Jedis?
Yeah, I mean, really, come on, dude. Where? Oh, God, there was just so much shit.
Yeah, Johnny.
I just got buried.
We're
dude.
going through 6 hours.
I got buried. Oh, this is the person right here, A.B. Allen.
Oh yeah,
And then this is the person that said, "Fuck Luke Skywalker."
Keep going, dude.
Look at this, right? Fuck Luke Skywalker. And I said, thoughtful. Reach deep in the bag for that one. Which that got 109 likes. That's good. He goes, they go. I'm sorry. There's nothing thoughtful about clutching your pearls over a writer not being respectful enough to a made-up guy. And they have a point here. It is fiction. But I said, if you think cinema and fiction more generally are that meaningless, I'm not sure what to say. And he goes, they go. I didn't say they're
Johnny,
meaningless.
you could say him. You're in battle. Stop.
I'm saying that the point, but I don't want to win on a technicality. You know what I mean? I don't want to lose on a technicality by not using the pronouns.
I'll say, what did he say?
I'm saying the point of the stories is not to get This is going to be really boring. All
No,
this.
it's
great.
great.
It's really,
I love nerd fights. Let's have nerd dork fights. Let's go.
And then this person says, okay, I didn't say they're meaningless. I'm saying that the point of stories is not to get defensive, precious, and conservative about them. Getting combative in your feelings over a character you like making a disappointing choice is actually anti-fiction, anti-art. And I said, you accused me of being in my feelings and combative when your first at to me was fuck Luke Skywalker. And this character didn't make a bad choice. He was a mess. Disney had no plan. They set up one thing with The Force Awakens, went another direction, which is true. It's come out that they had no plan for the... Think about... No, but this is crazy. 3 movies that they were putting $1 billion collectively into, if you count all the promo.
Yeah.
And the directors... all said that they had no, like, J.J. Abrams did the first movie, and Rian Johnson, who did the second one, said he didn't know anything about what they were doing in the first movie until they did it.
Yeah.
And he had basically already planned his story out. Nobody told him, like, hey, this is where we're trying to be by the third movie. Think about that, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And then he ruined. I mean, and his whole idea was, I want to subvert expectations. So everything he did in the second movie was to fuck the first movie.
The VP of Bud Light.
That's exactly right. That's the same thing. It's the exact same thing.
It's 100%.
They think there's value in fucking with people, basically.
and like
it's trolling.
destroying everything from before.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. And dude, this just goes on forever.
Nerd dork fight. It's so great.
Well, and dude, I do this shit. I'll do this shit about sports.
person.
I'll do it about sports.
Yeah.
A lot of politics. I get into this shit about politics a lot, but that's enough of them.
Johnny, that was
It's a bad person.
Dude. That was so great.
Fuck Luke
Can
Skywalker.
we do some
Fuck you,
calls?
motherfucker.
And now getting some more stories.
All right, just a couple of calls.
If your business earns millions or tens of millions of dollars in revenue, stop what you're doing and take a listen because NetSuite by Oracle has just rolled out the best offer you've ever seen. NetSuite gives you the visibility and control you need to make better decisions faster. And for the first time in NetSuite's 22 years as the #1 cloud financial system, you can defer payments of a full NetSuite implementation for 6 months. There's no payment and no interest for 6 months, and you can take advantage of this special financing offer today. NetSuite is #1 because they give your business everything you need in real time, all in one place to reduce manual processes, boost efficiency, build forecasts, and increase productivity across every department. This offer from NetSuite is unprecedented. No payments and no interest for 6 months. That's unbelievable for what you're getting. 33,000 companies have already upgraded to NetSuite, gaining visibility and control over their financials, inventory, HR, e-commerce, and more. If you've been sizing NetSuite up to make the switch, then you know, like we said, that this deal is unprecedented. No interest, no payments. Take advantage of this special financing offer at netsuite.com/broken. Again, that's netsuite.com/broken to get the visibility and control you need to weather any storm. netsuite.com/broken.
You've got mail.
I have to say, dude, this person with the 250 area code called us. Let me just make sure I have this right. Okay. Called us at 11:33 a.m. today, 10:35 a.m., 10:25 a.m. And then on Sunday, they called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're basically doing a radio show in our voicemail. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 times they called us on Sunday alone. And each one of those was at the maximum 3 minutes for a voicemail. Now, someone did call in and suggest we should get them all. We got to do a... the person called in and said that we should have them fly here. And I'm like, okay, let's just... Maybe how about Zoom? How about that?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want
Who,
this random stranger in our studio.
Who said we should fly Amir? Did he say
No,
this?
no, just somebody else called in.
Somebody wanted the drunk guy.
It'd be hilarious, they think, if we...
And have him in studio like a whack pack?
We tried that last week. We're not going to do it again.
No.
I'm talking about Jason.
Oh, yeah. We did try that.
Yeah. That's his drunk face. If you're listening at home, he does a thing where his nose. So, I mean, I don't even... let me just... Here, I'll let you listen to like one. I'm just going to randomly pick... I couldn't listen to all of his voicemails. Here's just one.
Okay, Scarface, but like, man, I just want to give praises to Jesus Christ of Nazareth, the Anointed One, for like stealing beers from me. And then, like, when, like, I just want to drink some beers, like, giving them back to me.
Hold on.
Like, so I just want to, this is
Who knows?
Scarface, Adam Michael Fire, Toadway Sword, and I'm just saying,
What?
like, Jesus is, like, he's a dick when he steals the beer, and I have to walk all the way over to the beer fridge and get more beer.
What's
But,
he talking
like,
about? Jesus
sometimes
stealing the beer.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
That's a t-shirt right there,
my
Jesus
Lord and
stealing my
Savior,
beer.
Like, leaves a couple behind after I get, like, really fucked up.
What is
I
it?
don't have to
He's
go to
treating
the beer
Jesus
fridge.
and beers like Santa and cookies, like he's leaving some behind.
I guess so,
Can
man.
you listen to that again, Johnny? I need to hear the beginning of it. Because he says something.
Okay, Scarface, but like, man, I just want to give praises
Stop
to
it.
Jesus
So he
Christ.
has a name.
Scarface, Buzz Lightyear?
Buzz Lightyear, Bud Light Man.
But Scarface, Bud Light Man. Okay, I wonder if he's still drinking Bud Light after all this.
Okay, Scarface, but like, man, I just want
Scarface, Bud Light Man. Scarface, Bud Light Man.
There you go.
Okay, Scarface, but like, man, I just want to give praises to Jesus
Stop.
Christ
He's trying to give what to Jesus Christ?
Praise to Jesus Christ.
Okay.
of Nazareth, the Anointed One, for like stealing beers from me.
Hold on.
And then, like,
is-
when, like, I just
Who is
wanna
Jesus
drink
of Nazareth?
No, but who's stealing beers from him?
Jesus of Nazareth is stealing beers from him.
So he's trying
It doesn't make sense, Sam. You're trying to make sense of something that is just complete
To
gobbledygook.
his madness, Johnny.
I don't think there is a method to his
there
madness.
is. It is.
He's having delusions.
Johnny, what you don't understand is this guy is our version of fucking jazz, okay? Just free jazz. This guy's just out there just jazzing and he doesn't know where he's going, but there's a method to the madness, okay?
It's like that sound we used to play for what it was like inside somebody's brain, you know? That's what I feel like it probably sounds
This
like
is
inside
like
his brain.
watching Miles Davis call in, dude. Just free jazz, dude.
Well, okay. Let me just grab another one then. Okay. Here's one from today. This is his first call today. He
Okay.
called 3 times today. This is at 10:30.
Okay.
Hey, it's the Smoking Man.
The
I'm
Smoking
here
Man.
to tell you about cigarettes.
Smoking man.
They are beautiful. because like
Stop.
the cherry is
Stop.
red.
Hold on.
And
Stop. What can you tell? He hasn't been drinking as much.
Oh yeah, you can tell they get worse throughout the day.
Yeah,
they
this
get
one is
less
like
coherent.
maybe he's had 1 or 2 beers, so he's not completely whacked, and he's not slurring.
Yeah.
Like this is him at his best.
What you're hearing is the cumulative result of decades of drinking
Yeah.
plus like 2 beers today.
Yeah, a decade of drinking and drunk dialing people.
the tobacco is brown, and the ashes are white, and the papers.
This is like how a deadbeat dad teaches his kids colors. You know, it's like, okay, the ashes are white and the the cherry's red. What color is the tobacco? Brown.
You get like kind of whitish brown, so it's like a rainbow. So A, it's the cigarette man. I'm just telling you that cigarettes are rainbows. Love you guys. God bless.
I mean,
it's just everyone is like a different little
He's
vignette
just-
like that.
every time he's a different character.
Like
Right.
here's one. Okay, this one. Now this is what Google says he said. I don't know if he does. Hey, is the kimchi is dead? So let's see what he said.
Hey, it's the kimchi is dead.
No, stop.
Okay,
It's
so
it's
like,
the kimchi guy.
It's the
Kimchi dude.
dude, something. I don't think he said kimchi though. It's something. Kichi.
Hey, it's the kimchi is dead.
The kimchiest dude.
Okay, so like we got a transgender person on the can of Bud Light, and we got Protector Parks that drinks Bud Light, and it's like Bud Light tall boys are really cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can get a 24-pack of tall boys for
I know,
like
how he was trying to tell me Bud Light was not that cheap, but it's dirt cheap.
24 something at Walmart. And it's like, are you a transgender person because you buy Bud Light tall boys at Walmart because they're cheap? I'm like, maybe I am. And like, I had these kids, they're like, you buying Bud Lights, buddy? And I'm like,
Do you think that he makes sense to himself?
Well, yeah, and he's talking about buying kids beer.
This is so crazy.
This guy's the best.
All right, here's someone who can, speak the language. Here we go.
Hey, Sam, Johnny, love the show. Just wanted to give a quick atrocity. No, it's not me beating off my own mouth or shitting my pants, but
Aw.
anyways, so I have a dog that's 16 years old. She's pretty frail, but I still have to take her to the beach. She's on borrowed time.
Oh, man.
So take her to the
Dude, there's nothing sweeter and like that can make me cry faster than an elderly dog, like an
Yeah.
old dog that's near the end of its life,
Yeah.
and somebody
for sure.
kinda, like struggling to walk and
Yeah.
stuff. Oh.
Yeah.
beach. She can't hardly walk. So put her in a wagon, drag her down the beach.
That's
She
so
loves
cute.
it. Plays in the water, gets her feet wet, just kind of stands there doing nothing.
Good for you.
So anyways, I'm walking back. Got her back in the wagon. Got the shirt off, keeping it tight, stay in shape. Got some ladies checking me out, like 100 people out there, and dragging her back. She normally just lays there, doesn't do anything. Well, on this day, she decides to find Jesus like Sam did later on in life and stand up in the wagon. So when she stands up, I'm sitting there walking, loving life, having a great day. The entire wagon falls over. So she topples over, the wagon falls over, she rolls down the hill, and the pendulum could not have swung further in the opposite direction. The pendulum of public opinion. There was gas. There was, what a piece of shit. All kinds of people making comments. So my day was ruined. So I scoop her back up, shamefully put her back in the wagon, walk her back to the car. My day is ruined. Anyways, that's my atrocity. Love the show.
See, now I will say that's an atrocity. That is an
That
atrocity.
is a 100% atrocity. You were getting points for your elderly dog, maybe bang some ass, and then gravity cock blocked you.
She rolls down a hill. This like crippled dog just goes tumbling down a hill.
And then he's got to go down, pick her
Yeah,
up,
it's
and then
just-
everybody's watching.
Oh, yeah. Sorry,
Everybody's
dude.
watching.
You try to do something good, and then
Yeah, that's an atrocity. I'm sorry you went through
it's
that.
100% atrocity.
Dude, there's nothing worse than your dog growing old, too. It's like
it's
when you
devastating,
know it's
yeah.
coming
Yeah.
and you're just like, That's why I'm so happy that we finally got a house to rent and that Pollyanna has some space.
Yeah.
A
Not
front
have to
yard
go
and
up
a
those
back yard.
steps in
Yeah,
her older
and not
years.
just, I'm so happy. And our neighbors already hate her, which I love.
Oh, do they? What?
Yeah, because anytime anyone walks in front of the gate, Pollyanna barks, and one guy's like, "Shut the fuck up!" And I
Really?
wasn't there because it would be crazy. I'd be like,
How did
shut
you
the
find out
fuck
about it?
up."
Ring camera?
No, because Dana was sitting there
Oh.
when it happened.
I'm surprised she didn't
Oh,
say something.
Johnny!
Uh-oh.
No, I'm not going to say right
Wait,
now,
go
'cause
ahead,
No,
what?
No.
What was it?
I'll tell you off air. I don't want to tell it on
Let me
air.
write it down. Okay. What's it pertaining to?
Well, I'll tell you some of it. Do you know in LA you have to have a permit, Johnny, to get home security?
Really?
Yeah, is that crazy?
LA's so stupid.
Like, it's just a grift. Like, I literally have to pay for a permit to have security on my house.
For why? What's the reason?
Because LA is full of shit.
But what's
I don't
alarm permits? You're right. Well, alarm permits. You must have an alarm permit. It's the law.
know. Why?
Because LAPD officers handle 6,000. Oh, this must be if you have a thing that calls the police. I guess they just want their cut to make sure that they don't, because of all the frivolous calls they get and shit. So stupid. That's so dumb. Here's the guy saying that we should have this guy on. And
All right, y'all. I gotta say it. Consider this my elevator pitch. You need to have
Stop.
your
What's
call-in
an elevator
buddy.
pitch?
it's like, it comes from business, but it's like, hey, you walk into an elevator with a guy who owns the business. You know, he's on his way to the top. You got to give him your business pitch in the time it takes for him to get to the top floor. That's the idea. Which is what all these voicemails like. I wish they were this
You
short.
need to fly him out to the show, dude. Bring him in studio, quiz him, find out about him. It'd be fucking hilarious. Love you guys. Peace.
I agree with the premise. We don't need to have him physically here, though. I think we could do without that. I'm not sure we could keep him with enough beers, honestly, to stay awake.
And what happens if that interview sucks?
Yeah, we just do him. We do it
And
on
we're
Zoom.
just stuck in here?
Yeah. We're doing the news with that guy, and he's like, "Oh yeah." Well,
I would love to have him zoom in.
we should. Yeah.
Hey, Cat, what man is he? He's all
Dude, who knows, man?
what? He's kimchi, dude.
Kimchi, dude. Cheese, dude.
Kimchi, Bud Light,
Just tell us your name.
Jesus freak.
Just tell us your name.
You want to zoom on to the show? We'd love to have you on. We'd love it. We're putting that out there to you. I don't know how we're gonna know it's you, but we're gonna do it. So it's on. You want on? Balls in your court, brother. You want to come on Broken Sim and lay it down? Give us the good stuff. Give us the Bud Light being sold to high school kids stuff. Come get some.
That's enough calls.
Okay, Johnny, let's do some reads real quick. Let's do some
Reviews?
we got some reviews. Here we go.
Okay.
We actually had a couple, which is awesome. Reviews.
5 stars. Peen Chai Wei says, Sam and Johnny, Grace and the Grand Boys are going out of the park, and the boys are... Grace and the it must be grandchildren, are going out of the park, and the boys are in a... What does this mean? Okay.
Johnny, you have to read this.
Okay, I'm just going to read the words. I don't know what they mean, though.
Okay.
Maybe I'm just whacked
Read
out.
them.
I'm a little sleepy. Grace and the Grand Boys are going out of the park, and the boys are in a little bit later Saturday, so we can go to see the house tomorrow morning if that's what we can get together for the weekend. I love this place so much, and the best part is the food here. Does that make any sense?
yeah,
to you?
I love that. That was a.
They know it's us, though. It's not for like a review for
No,
like
that's
a...
great.
real-
That's a podcast / Yelp for a restaurant review, and I'm in. That was great. That guy did that guy's gonna copy and paste that and put that on probably anything. That's a one-stop comment meant for everything. So
Fair enough.
thank you.
5 stars. 13 Randall 13 is the person's name. They say the best. In a world of chaos, this is a welcome relief. Sammy T bringing the epic stories of his life each week, and Jay Nice keeping the train on the tracks with great banter and comedic dissonance to the things Sam says. I wish I could give this show 6 stars. The Whiskey Shaman. P.S. Sam really is the nicest guy. My wife and I met him in an airport in New Jersey. And he was so kind and even recorded a video for our kids who love TFH as well. Ooh, I know bad parents, he says. Yeah, love y'all. That is letting your kids listen to tinfoil.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I have a ton of kids. Listen, I have kids come up to me going, I grew up on you. I'm like,
that's weird.
I'm so old.
Green Bean 85, 5 stars. God is good. Love the show. Makes me smile and brings positive vibes. I suggest anyone reading this download every episode. Please do. Yeah, download the show.
Download the show.
Go and download all the old episodes. It helps us with numbers. It helps us in the ratings.
God is good. He's our friend. Thank you, Lord. Yeah.
God is good.
God
all
is
the time.
good. God is
good. Midwest Nader. I think we already read one from him, but he must have left another one. Nebraska Nader. And by the way, Sam, you screwed it up twice. Fiero was a Pontiac. Sorry, guys. When you talk cars, you do kill me. Yeah, we don't know cars, honestly.
Yeah, we're retards.
Yeah, with cars. I grew up with tractors, not cars, unfortunately. I do wish I knew more about cars. I love cars. I do.
Johnny, let's go to one of those things where you can learn to work on cars.
I'll do that. I would love to learn about cars. I really would love to learn to just how to, like, although it's useless now, dude, because they're all going to these electric battery-powered stuff. I mean... But in the apocalypse, the only thing that's going to run is those old pre-90s cars. Those are the only ones that are going to still be running after a couple of years. 5 stars, Big Ben 5. I gotta go, but I'll leave a quick review. Broken Stimulation has the young Christian warrior, super heavy leg Sam Tripoli, and his host of all hosts, Jay Nice, a.k.a. Johnny Woodard. I have no idea how Sam has a voice still with all the constant screaming he does, but it could be due to Johnny, the MK handler, who injects dead baby adrenochrome into his vocal cords before every episode. Anyways, just on my way to my weekly limited hangout. Love the podcast. Keep it banging. That's from Big Ben.
That was a quality. If we did a 5-star review of the year, that's up there.
I give him 5 stars of his review.
We're giving you 5 stars.
This is again from someone called the Z-Man.
Oh, yeah.
Another 5 stars. Here's another 5 stars. I don't need an invite. Thanks for dropping truth, Sam. I don't want to do podcasts just to rap about life. I don't do podcasts, just want to rap about life. Oh, I see. Remember, you guys can stay at my house when you book Detroit.
Boom, let's go.
Johnny, sorry you are tired. What? I don't.
Yeah.
How did he know that? I just said I was tired singing. How did he know that?
This is Z-Man, dude. Z-Man knows everything.
That's crazy. Now, he is actually psychic. Sam, hope the move was smooth and wish I had your barber. Respect. Sam does have good haircuts. I will give him
Thank you,
credit
man. Even though I look like I have that I'm in the closet gay look, which I'm fine with.
I mean, I think your head's at least out of the
obviously
closet.
got me some free champagne in Toronto.
5 stars, Florida fitness buffs. They say that auction the stuff in Sam's garage. The broken will absolutely buy Sam's t-shirts. What do you think about that, Sam?
I've been thinking about doing that.
Well, yeah, I know.
And I have all these old CDs left.
Yeah, XG came to me the other day. He's like, dude, we gotta sell those things.
Let's put these together in a mystery box and we'll sell them.
That's
It'll be
right.
so awesome. Even though nobody will ever take any initiative to do it.
I just hate that phrase, mystery box. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Something about that annoys me.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Mystery. It's just that
mystery
annoys me.
box. What if it's just meat?
Just meat, just sausages, just a bunch of sausages.
Just meat.
We should do that to one person. Like everybody else gets T-shirts and shit, and there's one motherfucker who just gets a bunch of Jimmy Dean sausages.
Meat.
Dottie West says 5 stars. Nobody hates this show more than Sam. I've caught myself rationing out these episodes. I need more. Dottie West says that.
Yeah, everybody wants us to do that. Everybody wants that.
We would die if we did the show more than
dude, you guys have no clue the kind of panic I go into when I don't have enough stories. So we're like, how far into this, Johnny? Are we hour 10?
103.
103. We got to do another hour. And I got like 2-3 stories
We got
left.
plenty. I got a lot of news. We'll be fine. Swole 0425 5 stars. Right. Love you, Sam. Johnny, you cool. Makes my day go by quick. Sam, Houston loves you.
Thank you. I love Houston and your futuristic Black ass.
Nice. Bambury says 5 stars. Noonan is not Atlanta. Hey guys, I just had to reach out after hearing the last episode. I enjoy what you guys are doing. I live in Noonan, Georgia. It was surprising to hear Johnny shout out my city. Keep up the good work, Brandon. Hey Brandon, my best friend growing up was from Noonan, Georgia. I actually spent some time there as a kid. That's why that
what's
was on
his
my
name?
radar.
You know Paul?
My old
Do you
buddy
know Paul?
Will.
Hey, you know Will?
He doesn't live there anymore. He grew up there.
Where'd he go? Where'd Will go?
To where I grew up, North Carolina. That's where we met.
So he used to live there, and then he moved to where you are.
After he was born, probably.
So you probably don't know him, bro.
Yeah, probably not. His parents were the custodians of a huge ass summer camp.
Yeah.
And so I just go over to his house, dude, and we had free reign over summer camp the whole year.
Oh,
like
really?
year round. Yeah. And it was only being used during the summer. So during the off season, we could do it. We had like a lake with canoes, all these cabins
You guys
that we
were
could go
living
in.
the best life.
It was the best.
Was anyone murdered there?
Well, there were a lot of sort of, what would you say, like urban legends. There's this thing called the Rovigator.
The Rovigator.
Yeah, it was this half man, half alligator thing that lived in the woods. It was a cryptid.
Yeah.
And there's this big hole. Really weird to have a hole like that in that part of North Carolina. A big hole in the ground and a stump of a tree that went down. You had to lower yourself down with ropes.
Yeah.
And they said that was the Rovigator hole is what they called it.
Maybe there was a gator down there?
No, not a gator. Half human, half gator. Rovigator.
So what happened? Somebody banged a gator?
I don't know. How do you
and
get
had
a
a
Rovigator?
gator baby?
I don't know, man. I think that's from the Garden of Eden, honestly.
Dude, that's right up there with the lesbians had wooden tits. A legend of my school. Gator man, half a gator.
Rovigator.
Rovigator and
Rovigator.
lesbian wooden tits. Johnny, we should do something. Call in with your favorite urban legend from where you're at. Do you
that's
have
a good one. Yeah,
Rovigator?
local urban legends. Yeah, let me give you the number.
Yeah, do you have an do you have a Rovigator? Do you have lesbian librarians with wooden tits?
The number is 657-339-1338. Call in with your urban legends.
Call in with your urban
Local
legends.
urban legends. Okay.
Local urban legends.
5 stars from Diet Choke. Sam gets too much crap from the people on this show. Let Daddy
Thank you.
loose. Who's he getting crap from? No, he's getting
I
crap.
agree.
I agree too.
I agree.
5 stars, Devarians. Question. I love all of the shows, but why does Tinfoil Hat come out on Apple Podcasts significantly earlier than on Rockfin? Well, I'll tell you why. Because the video on Rockfin is video, and the audio on Apple Podcasts is audio. And video takes a lot longer to render and upload than audio.
Yes.
That's why.
And it's not, and then it takes time to download. And if you really, guys, I understand that you want to see stuff on Rock. It gets uploaded to Rockfin as soon as I get it. Do you know where it gets uploaded the quickest? SamTripoli.com. Just go to SamTripoli.com. There's all the videos there. You can watch anything you want there. All of my content pops up there.
5 stars. The real God is you, he says.
Oh, snap.
Thanks, guys. Great show every time. John Doe says 5 stars. Breath of fresh air. Love Tinfoil Hat. So when I'm caught up on those episodes, I found Broken Sim, and I'm so glad I did. Always brings the laughs. And my favorite part is when Johnny says he'll edit something out for Sam, but he doesn't. Keep it real, boys.
I love that you love that. Thank you.
5 stars. The white belt. I think it's a little troll of you there, Sam. Granddaddy Purple says, love the show very much. Longtime listener of the TFH and decided to check this out. And I'm very disappointed. I think we did this one last week. I didn't listen sooner. Sam, please continue to talk about jiu-jitsu. It's cool coming from a purple belt. Jay Nice, have you considered training BJJ? Maybe I didn't read this. Keep up the great work. Love y'all. Have considered it. Little bit of weirdness about
Johnny, take something. Learn to kill with your hands.
I have many years of karate under my belt from childhood.
Oh, yeah. What belt you get to again?
I don't know, like orange belt.
Orange belt.
Second degree orange belt.
Yeah, that's
like
okay. I'm so excited, dude. Things are happening.
I found my old certificates for my belts the other day when I was home last time.
Yeah, I can't wait. I want to get yellow belt so bad. And then I'm just going to dedicate myself to jiu-jitsu. Just go hard in the paint for a year or two and try to get that blue belt.
I would like to do, if I did anything, it'd probably be judo. I like judo.
I've always said that about you. You look like a judo guy.
Yeah, big ass. It's good in judo.
I've always said that, Johnny. You know, man, I feel a lot better about myself now that I'm doing drugs. Speaking of drugs,
What?
my drug dealer in Toronto came to see me. Okay.
What do you're old
I used to
from
have
the old days?
Yeah, from the old
Oh, that's
days.
weird.
My
Was he trying to?
He showed up. No,
get-
it's very
okay.
funny. I'm like, hey, what's up? And he's like, hey, man, how's it going? I'm like, how's the coke game? By the way, fentanyl is there, but not at the level it is here.
Oh, okay.
You go to Toronto, you start to realize what the powers that be are letting happen. Okay? So,
What you mean in the U.S.?
yeah.
Got it.
The way we fight with each other, the fentanyl problem, it's all being done to break us. So I'm like, hey man, how's it going? I go, how's the coke game? He goes, I'm out. I don't do it anymore. I go, what? Really? He goes, yeah, man. I got a day job. I'm like, okay, this guy's probably like now a banker or a real estate guy. I'm like,
Yeah. What's the move you make?
what are you doing? He's like, dishwasher. I'm like, what? He's like, I'm a dishwasher, man. He goes, easiest job ever. I go, easier than drug dealer?
Yeah.
Right? He's like, yeah, I just take the dish, wash it, put it here, job done. I'm like, compared to get the baggie, put the coke in it, hand it to someone, have sex with them. What was that like? Are you still getting any?
You skipped a step or two, like where you cut, baby formula into
Yeah,
it. But
yeah. But unless you're a good drug dealer, man, and then you take care of your people, right? How much ass are you getting from dishwashing? Any chick's like, oh my God, you clean that cup so well. Here's some ass.
Sounds like it's a different world up there in Canada. It sounds
It's
like
a-
everybody gets laid in Canada.
Dude, there's everybody's gorgeous, bro. I just walked around.
I want to go.
Toronto, just checked it out. It was amazing. And of course, every time you go, they put you in the gay section of Toronto, which is right next to my hotel. But I'm trying to get something to eat. Johnny, dude, I saw a guy walk around with Ukraine merch on. Like, Ukraine's got merch.
Oh, God.
This guy's walking around with the symbol. I'm like, dude,
That's so dumb.
now wars have merchandise.
Dude, I told you about that kid a couple weeks ago who went to his prom dressed as Zelensky.
Like, oh yeah, and
Or his
everyone thought that was
homecoming or something.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
The guy's he's at war. I mean, he's a war general. He's overseeing the deaths of people.
He's going, oh, American sons and daughters are gonna die in this. Like, what?
No, we're not.
Yeah, I mean, it's like,
Dude, if they try even dare to send people over there, Americans, we will burn this place down. We will burn this country down.
that's what
It's never gonna happen.
This is why they don't want to have a draft, Johnny, because they don't want you paying attention.
Yeah, that's
the
it.
minute everyone's kids are about to go, that's when everyone focuses on all the BS.
That's it. Dude, Rand Paul tried to take away the Use of Force Authorization Act from the Afghanistan war. That's over, and they wouldn't let him do it. They got like 13 votes in the Senate.
It's
crazy.
Unbelievable. There should be a ticker that lets you know how everybody votes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? For your state.
Most of them don't even vote, though. Have you seen that? How most, especially representatives, they don't even show up for most of the votes.
Well, it's like Callan today was showing me something that Matt Gaetz said about how they get like thousands of page bills that they have to vote on in
days,
24
yeah.
hours.
Nobody could it's humanly impossible for somebody to read all those pages and absorb it. Even if you had your team reading it, it still wouldn't be possible.
You would need 100 people reading 100 pages.
And then they got to tell you what's in it.
Yeah.
Which is it's not possible. It'd be like cramming for an entire semester of college or
It's
something
just ridiculous.
in a night.
It's just ridiculous. The whole thing.
That's our government right there.
So I do my shows. It's fun. It was great to sell out a place for the weekend. It was a small place, but it was still fun to do, and it's a blessing. So
that's gotta be exciting.
It's
that's cool, man.
I'm thankful.
You're in another country. You know what I mean? That's cool.
I'm thankful. I'm very thankful for the opportunity, and it was just fun. So I'm flying out, and Dana likes to get me back as soon as she humanly can. So the first flight out was boarded at, I thought said 6:30, but it said boarding at 6:15.
Oh.
So, like I said, getting in to Toronto, the easiest thing I've ever done with a boner, okay? Getting out, completely different.
Oh, yeah, because pre-check doesn't help you getting out, right?
Oh, out of Toronto, bro?
No, I mean, pre-check's just for our TSA in the U.S. It doesn't help you.
Well, it's very weird because you are going through if you're going into America, you're going through an American.
Oh, really? Maybe it's coming in that doesn't help you then. I know it's one of those.
Maybe going into, I did pre-check to
interesting.
go to Toronto.
I just know, like overseas, you have to get
They
global
didn't
entry.
even give
if you
me an
wanna-
option. So this is how awful it is to get out of Toronto on Delta. Okay? They make you come in.
I like Delta.
They make you go and check in at a kiosk. They won't print your bag tag out. You have to get your.
You couldn't check in on the app before?
You can't check in on the internet. You have to go to the.
Oh God!
Airport.
Like we're in the '90s. That's so stupid.
So you go there, you check in, then you gotta get in a line.
Did you check a bag for this little?
Yeah, I had to.
Oh no, you didn't.
Yeah,
what,
I did.
What the
Johnny-
T-shirts? Did you? Was it
No,
T-shirts?
it's just like 2 pairs of jeans, shoes that I perform in, T-shirts to perform in, pajamas.
You don't. That's easily fits in a rollerboard case. What do you carry on the plane? Do you have a rollerboard or just a backpack?
And I have a backpack and
then a bigger bag.
a bigger bag.
So 3 bags you carry.
I carry 2. I carry the backpack.
A backpack and then 2 bags.
No, one big suitcase.
Okay. So why don't you just get a rollerboard, like a medium-sized one that you can take on the plane? Then you don't have to wait for all that. That's the worst, having to wait for your bag to come around. And stuff.
I know, but I'm just afraid they're gonna take everything, and then you got to like bag up your.
But you have a risk of losing your bags every time you do that.
Well,
man.
let
People,
me
they
t-
lose bags all the time.
Okay, can I get into it?
Oh, that's a terrible.
Ass.
You're making
ass.
you're making a mistake.
You're making a mistake.
It's so funny.
Okay.
You pack like a 17-year-old girl. It's like
I don't pack. Dana packs me.
Oh, okay.
And like back when I was young, I wanted options. Now I don't want options, but she still packs me for options.
it's funny. It's like you have no say in your own life, like your own packing.
No.
You know, when your flight
Johnny, if
arrives.
you want to have a happy life, you'll have no say either. When you're with a woman, give up. It's the best way
just
to
give
live.
up.
Give
That's
up.
so funny.
Give up.
If it was you booking your own travel, would you stay a little longer in the city, or do you like to get back faster?
Well, now that I have kids, I want to get back.
Okay.
You know.
All right. So you're working
So
your
you
way.
got
through
you got to
security.
go. You got to check in. Then they give you your tickets. Then you got to get in another line that's out the door.
Mm.
Okay, out the door.
Are you cutting it close with time?
Well, first of all, I go to check in. The kiosk I'm working with is not where I'm like pressing buttons, trying to pay for my thing. I call some over. They're like, well, no.
It's like self checkout. You know.
Oh, it's so bad. No, self checkout. You can just leave.
No,
like-
but what I'm saying is you always get these people who like, or the machines don't work, or you get these people who are in front of you who don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And it's just a nightmare.
It's the illusion of authority. They're just there to make you feel like you're talking to someone who cares. In reality, they don't do anything.
No.
They don't do anything. So I had to go check into another kiosk to get to pay for my bag. I get my bag. They won't give me the ticket. I walk over. You got to get in line to just get your bag tag. So you get your bag tag. I mean, the line is forever. Everybody that is a retard is in line fucking up the line.
That's so funny.
Asians, elderly.
You
Right.
you gotta get priority because if once
And
you
then
get
Johnny-
status, then you have a shorter line and everything.
Then leaving, if you're not from America, you still have to have your vaccine proof. That's still happening.
That's ridiculous.
And then I like have your proof. I go, I'm American. They're like, you're fine. Everybody else. I'm like, what?
So stupid.
It's so ridiculous.
The
Do you
thing-
got to beep that, by the way?
Probably, yeah, she's probably right. But the worst part is the people who get that done just because of that, because they couldn't get in the country otherwise. It's like, what are we talking about here?
So then we go, bang, bang, pow, pow. I get up front. This woman is staring at me awkwardly. And I'm like, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm literally yelling out, next.
a lot of
next.
masks on. People, a lot of masks on.
There was some masks for sure. I'm yelling out, next, 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 next. It's open. Let's go. Let's go. So now I'm like, okay, give me my bag tag. Let's go. She goes, now you take the bag over there. There's another line.
Oh my god.
So I have to get in another line. So then I'm going there, and dude, everybody's dumb. So they have these your own check-in. You put your bags in these like tunnels, and it brings your bag in. and there's one person helping everybody, and no one knows what they're doing. You have to take your ticket and put it on the machine so it reads it. Then you have to set your bag a certain way, and you just see people's bags getting set back because they're not sitting the right way.
You gotta stop having a bag, dude. It's like, it's such a quality of life improvement to just you gotta find a way to get all your shit in one bag that you can carry aboard.
So
it's such a quality of life.
So then, dude,
upgrade.
After we're done with that, right? Then I gotta go in, and now
just imagining you like having to deal with all this shit.
Oh, dude, next, over here.
You're the expediter.
Go.
So funny.
And so everybody is Canadian, so they're super nice.
Oh yeah,
except for this asshole American who's like, "Let's go."
Fucking Americans, eh?
Yeah, what's your hurry, bud? It's okay. Should have gotten here earlier. I did get here earlier. I got here 2 hours and something early.
Los Angeles ain't going nowhere, buddy.
They're not
Come on.
going anywhere. You'll be okay. You're going to have high blood pressure. You're going to give yourself pancreas cancer. Okay? So, bang, I go in. Now I'm running to the gate. Now, it used to be you would go, like when I remember when I come back from China, I would go through customs in America.
Mm-hmm.
But here in Canada, now I'm going through customs in Canada.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And the line is forever. I'm like, fuck it. I go, hey, everybody, my plane is boarding. Can I please cut through? Oh, yeah, go. One guy's, where you going? I go, Atlanta. He goes, I'm going to Atlanta. I go, you're late too. Let's go. So I get through, and of course, the lady is like, you got to go. The machine has to take a picture of you.
What?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, bro. We are living in a surveillance state.
And this is American customs people that are doing
so
all
then
this stuff.
she's looking at me. She's like, take off your hat.
Take off. Oh God.
Take off your glasses.
What? She's looking at your passport.
Yeah. She's like, oh, I don't know if this is you. I'm like,
take off your shirt.
Take off. Rub your nipples. Get them hard.
Just slide the back of your pants down just a little bit, like 3 inches. I need to see the top of your crack real quick.
Lick your lips.
I didn't say Simon Says. Go to the back of the line.
Okay, you can go. So then
just a little bit of. It's amazing how little power just intoxicates people.
And I learned this at the Comedy Store, dude. Fat James, God rest his soul, who went nuts towards the end of his life. He was given. So did I ever tell you about how they got rid of Chewy? Now, if Chewy did this to me when I was older, I would have fucked him up. But when I was a kid, I was 25. And that's not really a kid. But I was super young. I didn't want to cause any problems at the Comedy Store. And this guy, Chewy, would fuck with me. He's the bouncer. And he hated me. And I would make fun of him, say he looked like a retard. And he would...
Did he look like Chewbacca? Was he really hairy? Is that why they call him Chewy?
No, he was just like... His name was Chewy. He was this old, like, kind of Asian Samoan-looking guy.
Okay.
Right? And he was the bouncer there. And he would, like, waddle around.
Long time ago, we're talking.
This is, like, 90s. Literally, like... I'd say 2000, 2001.
Okay.
And he would like waddle around. He's like, bro, I'll fuck you up, bro. I'm like, okay, dude.
Door guy, like comedy guy?
He was head bouncer.
Trying to do comedy though.
And he got fired because he chased me out of the Comedy Store one night. And I didn't get to do my set. And he got fired the next day. And it was so funny because after his fat ass got fired, right? The parking lot was fine, and everyone's like, "Oh, we didn't have to get yelled at every night." Like,
yeah,
like we all lived in terror because of this old fat fuck was there all the time. So, whenever people get like a little bit of power, they always revert to how they think they've been treated by people.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's like revenge for everything you ever.
So if you think people are shitting on you all the time, when you get power, you start shitting on people.
Yeah, it's like hazing. Yeah, it just.
You think that's how it is? That's how it totally is, right?
Yeah. It's a cycle of shit. Yeah, it's like abuse goes the same way. It's because.
Why was I telling you?
Because we were talking about TSA.
Oh yeah,
you're trying to get through customs. All right, and now you're jetting for the gate.
You have these like C+ students in school who didn't do anything extraordinary, and this comes from a C+ student. Now they got a little power and they're exerting it. And now let's face TSA isn't the same as I go through pre-check, so I don't get anything.
Yeah,
but
me either. I have clear too. These people are all trying to get revenge for being born, though.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. So anyways, I'm on aisle 26. Everybody on every row behind us is trying to shoot through us, and the guy on the end won't get up, and I have to say prayer. I'm powerless against this. I'm powerless against this.
So fun.
It's out of my hands. Let it go. So literally, Johnny,
You're
I'm
growing
on
up.
the farthest away gate from where I am.
Oh no, Atlanta's huge.
This is
too.
how-
Atlanta's massive.
I flew into D. This is how far away. I'm at T gate.
Yeah, Atlanta's huge.
I had to take a train.
I hate airports with trains.
I hate any other form of transportation that is not flying.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah, I'm with you.
What are we
I will say
doing?
though, like Charlotte, where you have to walk 3 miles, is also difficult. But
Yeah,
I would rather walk than
Charlotte and
train.
Atlanta are the two worst. They're just too big.
Charlotte's too big.
They're just too big.
It's long. Yeah.
And they love to put you on the other side of the airport. So here's the thing. My flight, I'm now in. So Delta wouldn't let me check in. So I'm getting like the worst seats.
Oh no.
Now I'm in the emergency aisle. My seat doesn't go back.
Wait, emergency row's the best. You got the leg room.
No, I'm in front of it.
Oh no.
But I don't get the
you're with the where the bulkhead is, like where the wall is.
Yeah, and then there's space. Chris Frangiola, the comedian's behind me, and then but my seat won't go back.
That sucks, dude.
The worst.
See, you got to book your own travel, because I look at before I book my travel. There's this website called Seat Guru, and you can see every seat on the plane that you're on, and it'll tell you which ones have problems like that. Seat won't go back, etc. And I pick
Johnny,
based
you
on that.
spend a lot of time
I do.
doing a lot of stuff.
Because I don't want to be miserable
doesn't
on a
have-
5-hour flight.
Daddy doesn't have that time.
Took me 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes.
Yeah. So Johnny, do you think my agony is over?
No, it sounds like not, probably. I'm guessing.
Nope. Mid-flight, I get a text. Oh, yeah.
You get a text mid-flight?
Yeah, I get a text. Oh yeah.
In the air?
Your plane didn't. Your bags didn't make the plane.
Well, that's why you don't do that. Yeah.
So now through the app, I had to answer where I live, all that stuff. What type of bag I have. I don't know what type of bag I got. Like specifically the brand. Like you do, because you've done. Who's the sponsor of the show, Johnny?
MVST Select. If you use the code Johnny A. Woodard, I think it is, you'll get some percent
Oh, really?
off.
That's the code. It's not Broken Sim. It's Johnny A. Woodard.
I don't get anything
You're
for that.
gross.
They already gave me a free
You are
bag. I don't
gross.
get anything for that.
It's so gross.
I don't get a thing, I promise.
You and Brian Callen with your freaking grossness.
You asked me. Wait, so was the bag waiting when you got there? or
No.
No. Oh no.
So I get off the plane. I go, is my bag gonna make it? He's like, and it's this sassy gay Mexican. He's like, if you wait an hour, it will be here. And I'm like, I'm not waiting an hour. I've been through hell.
They'll bring it to your house, won't they?
And they did. So they said it will be at your house by 10. It didn't come to 11. And then the guy said if we didn't answer the door, he would have brought it back to the airport and we would have had to go get it.
Suck my dick. Are you
Suck
serious?
my
What are
dick.
you? That's unbelievable.
That's unbelievable. Johnny, I wish I would
Airlines have no sense of service. Like, they just don't know how to treat people.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's just, I wish Johnny I had taken a picture of my garage right now. We're finally all moved out. 2-car garage full of just stuff.
The stuff from your old house is all in the garage.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Wow.
Off the Grid helped us move.
What are you going to do with all that stuff?
We're going to slowly eventually go through it and then
I keep telling you I will help you, and you've asked literally everybody else in your life to help people.
You're not going to help.
I'm a good helper.
you're not.
I was the guy that everybody called to move growing
You're
up.
not a good helper.
I'm absolutely a good
You're
helper.
not a good helper. You will
But
not
some
help.
guy says that we should do Man Skills, by the way, or the Man Skills TV show or
I
something.
would love that, Johnny.
Guy wants us to
that
do
would
that.
make me feel good about myself. So, Johnny, you know what else?
You heard you almost shit your pants again.
I almost shit my pants. Tell me
about it.
So
Let's talk it through.
So, Johnny, as you know, and people may not know.
We should say again, by the way. Again.
What?
You almost shit your pants again.
Johnny, I almost shit my pants all the time. I'm constantly drinking coffee and I'm stuck in traffic. My butthole barely holds the door. Ha-da-da! That's my asshole all the time. Ha-da-da!
Just imagining like little workers inside your asshole, like propping, just
some
like wedging
fat guy
piece of
just
wood.
holding on to ass hairs, trying not to fucking let anything out. That's what's going on. Hold on!
Hold on.
Hold on!
That's so funny.
So we go. So we due to me having to work around Callan's schedule because he's doing Crowder. We've changed when we recorded. We do 2 episodes a week. And we decided to record them both on Wednesday. So like when I get up tomorrow morning,
Tinfoil,
yeah, tinfoil. I'm going to drop the latest tinfoil, right? I'll drop that, so that's why you won't hear me thank everybody from Toronto on this episode. You won't hear it till Friday or Thursday when we drop the latest one. Anyways, so the point is that so we have like an hour usually in between shows.
Yeah,
and
we'll break. Yeah.
I like to go grab something to eat, or I'll go grab a coffee if I have time.
Yeah, I'll go walk around the block if I can, get a little work done.
So I'll get up. I get up to go grab a coffee. Literally, like I get outside, I turn, I'm walking a half a block, and so I hear, I'm like, what? And I feel what feels like I just sharded myself.
Wait, so you surprised yourself with the sound from your ass?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're like, who's behind me?
Yeah. I'm like, what is that? And then I felt like what felt like a buildup out my beehole. And I wasn't close enough to get home, and I wasn't far enough to not go get coffee, but I really wanted coffee. So I'm like, you know what? I'll go take a dump when I get my coffee.
Wait, did you do a little test to see if you had moisture back there, or what?
What do you mean?
Did you shart? Did you check to
Hold
see
on,
if you sharted?
but Johnny, what do you mean?
Like, did you kind of stick your hand down and like give it?
Is that what you do?
No, I don't. I don't ever almost shit myself, so I don't know what you do.
You've never almost shit yourself.
No, I haven't.
Never once, Johnny.
Never.
Honestly, Johnny, run a poll.
Well, as a kid,
yeah,
as a kid for sure, I had
You've
diarrhea.
never almost like
I never get diarrhea.
you farted
Never.
and you think I might shit myself.
I promise you, not since college, maybe. I mean, when I had like what's it called, gastroenteritis. But that's it. Yeah.
You did. You never ever.
It's
ever,
always vomit for me. If I get sick,
well,
it's
then
vomit.
it's a different hole.
Yeah.
But you still have body fluid.
Yeah, of course. But I'm saying I don't know how you go about like confirming that you had a whoopsie. Is what I'm. How did?
Well, I don't know. So yes, Johnny.
Are you just chancing?
I don't reach out. I just kind of give myself the butt tap on my back of my pants.
And was it negative or positive? The results.
I didn't feel anything. So, but I didn't feel anything outside the jeans, but I felt something between the cheeks. So I'm like, something's there. So then I end up doing like Japanese robot walk across, like totally Japanese, Japanese, and I'm like doing this weird waddle like I'm the penguin across the street to the coffee shop where I think they'll have a bathroom for me to use.
I wouldn't count on it.
Yeah, so I walk.
What coffee shop did you go to?
I forget the name of it. It's not Starbucks or anything. Okay. It's like some Mexican donuts shop. Okay. So I waddle in like the penguin, and I'm like, "Is there a no bath?" I see employee ocios only.
Especially not for people walking like that.
Like, yeah.
Like no bathroom, especially not for people doing the duck walk across the street. Yeah, the turtle walk.
Yeah, so I got my coffee, and I'm just praying to God there's not a fucking poop stain making its way through my pants. So I got waddle back.
Funny, I do remember a smell that day. It's weird.
But Johnny, here's the thing. I went back into the bathroom downstairs. Nothing was there. It was a phantom shart. There's a phantom shart. Nothing happened. There was no
Phantom
damage.
shart.
Phantom shart.
That's the name of this. It was a phantom shart.
I was a phantom shart. There was nothing down there. So
it happens, man.
Something happened. Either my butthole was breathing out when it breathed in. It took in some underwear in or something.
It took some underwear in? What?
Something, because I felt something between my cheeks, and I thought it was that I had sharted.
Maybe
and it
you had
turned
like a
out to
hot
be
fart. You know, a hot fart.
a wet fart.
A hot one. You know, it's humid, like humidity with it.
And then it just sat there?
Yeah, maybe it made the underwear humid, you know, so you just
Do you ever
felt-
have a fart just kind of roll up your cheeks and
Yeah,
release?
for sure.
That's the weirdest feeling,
Yeah,
right?
that's a weird feeling, yeah. Yeah, because it's like on a delay almost,
Yeah.
you know, you fart and then you hear it like
And
it's,
then it's like itsy bitsy spider went up the crack of hole. Yeah.
yeah.
It just feels weird, right?
Dude, me and my dad, the best bonding we've ever done is there was this soundboard in the early days of the internet where
Yeah.
you could just play different farts, like
Yeah.
press. And we sat for probably a half hour, me and my dad just I was pressing this thing on my computer, like one of the early laptops I had, and we just laughed and laughed and laughed for a good half hour. Some of the best bonding ever with my
I get
dad.
it. I get
We
it.
still talk about it. There was this
Johnny, I
one
get it.
one fart called the Alien for some reason, and it made us laugh so much.
What do you mean?
That was just what it was called. They had the farts all had names.
Can I hear the sound?
Let me see if that soundboard is still up. Okay, here's a fart soundboard. I don't know if it's got the alien on it, but it's you can get it. They're just funny. Oh wow, it's nuclear fart. Here we go. That ain't a fart. First of all, that is not a fart. Loud fart. Dry fart. Brain fart slowed. That's not a fart. That's not a fart. That's a fart. Okay.
What are you on a flea market sound effect?
That person has problems. Hard fart. Here we go.
Oh, Johnny.
Wet
Can I
fart.
tell you the funniest thing I forgot to tell you about Toronto? Is that
I don't know how to stop. Here you go. I'll mute it. Go ahead.
I know you're gonna start playing once.
No,
I
I'm
start
not.
talking.
I'm making sure it's done. I muted it. Go ahead. I won't do it. I promise. Unless you want me to.
No, please don't. Okay, enough of this fartastic spectacular you're fucking doing. Fart spectacular.
Wait, hold on. I got to see what this one is. The long and winded road. The Nicki Minaj fart remix. What is that? That was good. Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
So
Big butt woman farts. What is this? Oh, that's a woman? I don't think women don't fart like that. Go ahead. Okay.
okay,
sorry.
can I?
I'm sorry. I got distracted. It's farts, man. It's my weakness.
Okay.
I'm owning it. Go ahead.
Hey, can I do this?
Please. I invite you to.
All right. So
I'm begging you. At this
So,
point.
Johnny, I'm doing this show, and the place only has one bathroom downstairs. So I never use the green room because I didn't need to hang by myself, but I need to use the bathroom.
Wait, there wasn't a bathroom in the green room?
I never went in the green room to see if there was a
Oh,
bathroom.
I see. Okay.
But I'm pretty sure there wasn't, or there could have been. So I don't know, but I was using the one bathroom. But then I would walk in, and it's all my fans. So I'm using the bathroom, and my fans are all there.
Wait, so you got to take a shit, and all of them are going to hear you? That's great.
Yeah, but I'm also got to piss. Now, here's the thing. Before I go on stage, okay, my dick turtles up, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So I get into fight mode. I'm ready to go. Balls in, tit in. I got
Well, your balls are always retracted, you said, right?
Yeah, I don't have a big nut sack.
Where you said they're just like, they stay up.
Yeah, I'm high and tight.
High
my
and tight.
balls.
That's good. Okay.
Okay. But my dick is turtled up because it's ready for war. I'm going on stage. I'm fighting for my life.
That's natural. Yeah.
So I don't want to share a stall near one of my fans who might happen to look over, see what I'm working with, see baby dick, and then the rumor is saying he's got babe dick.
Got it.
Okay?
Yeah.
So now I had to go and use the stall.
Yeah. I relate to that totally.
Really? Because I don't
do.
want. I don't need the fan forums talking about Sam's got baby dick. I saw it at his show in
Reddit,
Toronto.
yeah, dude. Hey, I was pissing next to Sam Tripoli.
He's got what?
Tiny dick.
Tiny dick. Tiny dick. And Dana now has got me these fancy underwear, And it's like they're riding up, so now I got baby dick right now.
Fancy underwear.
Yeah, it's like this weird like stuff you'd see like models wearing.
They got like a pouch or something?
Well, no, I don't know what they're just.
Do you have Timberlands on? You got some different shoes. Oh, you got black Timberlands. Okay.
Yeah.
People were giving you shit about those Asics. So what? You went to black
What
Timberlands?
Asics?
Those running shoes you were wearing?
No.
I saw people. No, people were giving you shit.
Who was
I
giving
thought
me
you saw
shit?
it. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
With your Adidas tracksuit, you were wearing Asics, and people.
Yeah. They can fuck off.
Okay.
Okay.
But I like those. I like those. Those are cool.
Because I wasn't expecting to be on camera with my shoes, and then somebody thought it'd be funny to take my personal moment.
You look like a kangaroo, dude, with your pouch. You had like all
it's
that
called
stuff.
old man dressing comfortable. So you should try it one time.
So you go into the stall.
Yeah, and I piss, and I shut the door, and then a guy sits down next to me, and he just starts a symphony with his butthole.
So this guy's just blowing it up next to you.
Just blowing it up.
And you're standing, or do you like to sit when you pee?
Oh, no, I do
Like a
not
lady.
sit when I pee. My
I
friend
do that
does.
at night. I do that at night.
You sit while you pee?
Because I don't like to turn the light on, and I can't see to pee, so I just sit down on the toilet.
Is it that dark?
It's really dark, yeah, in the bathroom.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't sit when I pee.
Also, my spray will. It's not. I'm not very accurate. I'll say that.
I believe me. We would if we had to guess who wasn't accurate, it would be you. One time I was trying to pee with a boner and I pushed it down and I pissed blood
Oh.
because I pushed it down too hard and snapped some blood vessels.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways,
Damn.
the next, do you got any
That guy
stories you
thought,
want
yeah,
to
you want
talk
to do
about?
some news? We got some wonderful news.
Yeah.
Okay, this story is fantastic. Woman demanding reparations at Target gets punched in the face by security guard. A woman who allegedly demanded reparations at an
Unbelievable.
Ohio Target checkout line
Unbelievable.
was punched in the face by a security guard and placed under arrest. This is my Rosa Parks moment, 37-year-old Karen Ivory told police officers after a confrontation inside a Blue Ash Target last year, according to a
We are
report from the New York
weaponizing
Post.
mental illness. We are weaponizing mental
And
illness.
here's the video. We might have to wait on an ad, but give me a second.
And the rumor is she aggressively fouled. He tried to walk away, and she aggressively fouled him into the security room.
There's no audio, it says.
Yeah, I mean, what do you want to hear? The smack?
I was hoping I could hear her say about her Rosa Parks moment here.
Oh, he'd already punched her.
Yeah, I guess he had. Wait, what?
Oh,
Oh, here it
we
is.
go.
Okay. Damn! He smacked the shit out of her, dude.
Yeah,
He's like, what do you want me to do? You're chasing me around.
I agree, but I feel bad he punched her. I feel bad for her.
Did he punch her or slap
And by
her?
the way, she got arrested.
I mean, she was, you don't get reparations at Target. That's not how reparations work. He slapped the shit out of her ass, didn't he?
Yeah, and then, I mean, just like mental illness. You're just...
But I just like that she was, you remember that? Leroy Jenkins. I imagine her going in, this is my Rosa Parks moment.
for
And just
sure,
getting this
dude.
shit slapped out of her.
I just feel bad that he punched her.
You
But
can tell he's afraid of her, though. He's like backing out. He's afraid of that woman.
But by the way, did she not take a great punch and got right back up?
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean,
yeah.
God bless you.
Speaking of people taking punches, by the way, I think that story's hilarious. There was this guy who, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Video shows drunk man falling from the 19th floor, standing up unfazed, and singing all the way to the hospital. So here's the video here. Check this shit out. I'm gonna mute it. Watch this, dude. See that?
What floor?
The 19th floor. Watch him. Boom.
Whoa. Whoa.
Something he was holding or something exploded, and here's the guy right here. Oh, he fell into a car, dude. That's what was flying up. Pieces of a car. He hops out.
And he's not hurt?
I guess not, dude.
Well, they
They
got
said
around it.
he was singing all the way to the hospital.
He's like, how do I get off this? By the way, Johnny, what about the video I sent you where the girl's blogging?
Look at the pieces of the car fly up here.
I know. Where the girl's blogging and the guy jumps out of the window and
I
kills
didn't-
himself?
Oh yeah, that's dark, dude. We can't show on this.
I
guess.
know, but that's crazy, right?
that was sad. Yeah, that was just really sad. That's a guy just committing suicide. I mean, this guy, who knows what he was doing. All right. This is funny. From CNN, apologies. She spent 500 days alone in a cave for a human
I saw
experiment,
this.
but didn't finish her book. A 50-year-old Spanish extreme athlete emerged on Friday from a 500-day challenge, living 70 meters deep in a cave outside Grenada with minimal contact outside, wearing dark glasses and smiling as she adjusted to the light in southern Spain. Elite mountaineer Beatriz Flamini told reporters that time had flown by and she did not want to come out. When they came in to get me, I was asleep. I thought something had happened. I said, already? Surely not. I hadn't even finished my book. So her whole point of going in here was to work on this book. Didn't even finish it.
Unbelievable.
This is just, you remember Stupid Human Tricks from
and then
David
she
Letterman?
didn't want to come out.
Remember Stupid Human Tricks
Yeah.
from David Letterman? This is Stupid Human
Yeah.
Tricks right here.
And
This is
that, like, there's always something about. I heard Jay Moore talk about this when he had a sports show, that that people who run marathons have like something wrong with them
Totally believe it.
because they want to just be alone for that long.
Yeah.
And that's this
I can
woman.
relate to that.
It's just like
I could do that standing on my head though, probably.
what
500 days, I feel like.
Without people.
If I was getting paid for it or something, absolutely.
You could go almost 2 years without seeing anybody.
Yeah.
No way.
Absolutely, I could.
No way.
I have no doubt. In fact, I have no doubt. If there was a goal, like I knew I was getting a cash or something
Like
at the
how
end of,
much?
I don't know, $1 million or something.
$1 million to
Yeah.
see if you can go 2 years.
Absolutely, I would do it.
Johnny,
Not 2
you know what
years,
I would
500
do?
days.
I would agree to that, and right around when the end of 2 years, I would just disappear, and you'd be like, "Where's my $1 million?" You'd
could
be like,
absolutely do that.
Good luck trying to find
It
me.
wouldn't be a problem for me. As long as I still had like computers and stuff, like entertainment, totally fine. All right, this is from the Telegraph. A teacher claims she was left humiliated after being made to apologize to students at a private girls' school for calling them, guess what? What's the worst thing you could call girls at a private girls' school?
I've heard this story.
Tell me what it is then.
She called them girls.
That's right. She called them girls. Pupils at the 20,000 pounds a year school complained and said not everyone in the class identified as female, with one pupil challenging the woman to acknowledge their pronouns. The philosophy and religious education teacher was forced to apologize after saying, "Good afternoon, girls," at the start of the lesson.
Damn.
This is just more stories from
And then the the school co-signed that is the dumbest thing ever.
It's the dumbest
I'd be
thing
like,
ever.
"You're 11, shut up." And their parents should be embarrassed.
They also had a lunchtime protest after she refused to acknowledge their request and usage, and said that she would need to involve some parents if a pupil's preferred pronouns differed from their biological sex, the male said
It's
on
just
Sunday.
so dumb. It's just so dumb.
What are we doing? What are we
Yeah,
doing?
why are we co-signing on all this bullshit? Why are we doing that? These people are so ridiculous, and it's all rich kids. Look at what they're doing. You're 11, and you're crying about your pronouns?
11 years old.
Dude, if that was my daughter, I'd be like, what are you fucking doing?
By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, and you are subscribed to the channel, there is a 91% chance that you haven't hit the bell icon for notifications. Only 9% of the people subscribed have hit the bell icon for notifications. So do that, please, because that's the only way that YouTube will ever tell you about the show being published is if you hit the bell icon, and only 9% of you had. So please do that. Check this out, Sam. 9,000 people, something like that, 10,000, whatever 9% of the total we have is signed up for bell icon notifications. Only 50 people followed through on is what they want us to believe. People that wanted to get your stuff signed up for the bell notifications. Only 50 people on the last episode actually click on it.
It's like,
They want us to believe that.
what are we supposed to do?
Like 0.08%. 0.8% is what it was, which is just crazy. Well, we're considering. We've already started a channel on Rumble. Go to rumble.com/I think Broken Simulation if you want to subscribe there.
Yeah,
if you like
help
Rumble.
us out.
Check
help
it out
us out.
This
Help
story
us
is
out.
insane. This is from CBS News. Couple reportedly beheaded themselves in sacrifice with homemade guillotine.
Like, hold on. Did they do it to each other?
New Delhi. An Indian couple has allegedly died by suicide by using a guillotine-like mechanism to decapitate themselves in a sacrificial ritual, police said Sunday. Mahabi Makwana, 38, and his wife Hansabin, see why they killed themselves, both died by decapitation, 38 and 35 years old, respectively, by using a homemade bladed mechanism in a hut on their farm in the western state of Gujarat, police said. The couple prepared a fire altar. This sounds like some Satanism shit, dude. The couple prepared a fire altar before putting their heads under the guillotine-like mechanism held by a rope.
What is a fire? A fire what?
Altar, like a church, like a fire altar, like a altar to Satan or something like that. Might be something that's in that Hindu culture. As soon as they released the rope, an iron blade fell on them, severing their heads, which rolled into the fire.
Oh my God. They set this all up?
Yeah.
What is this, some Wild E. Coyote shit?
Well, it does sound like one of those, what do you call them? The Rube Goldberg machine. Yeah, it sounds like a Rube Goldberg machine. You know, like what was that game you used to get where you try to catch the mouse? Remember that?
I know what you're talking about. Mousetrap.
Mousetrap. Yeah. That's what they set up. Like, you don't think of people who want to kill themselves as being terribly interested in setting up elaborate contraptions to do it. You know what I mean?
But that's so...
Like, you can't get out of bed if you're that depressed.
And it sucks because they never got to see how it finished.
Yeah. Maybe they did. You don't know. Maybe they got to see, like, as they rolled for a couple of seconds. Fire is considered sacred in Hinduism, and it plays a significant role in several worship rituals. So that's what it is. It was from Hinduism. Have you ever heard this story of... there's this old story of a guy being beheaded and, like, having some awareness. It was like maybe Anne Boleyn or something like that.
No.
Because there are believed to be, like, you have, after you get beheaded, there's like a short period of awareness after is what they think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds awful.
It sounds awful.
And you're just like, fuck, what'd I do?
There,
Good night.
yeah, it was Anne Boleyn. There are these stories that possibly that she tried to talk or something. I think it's like an urban legend, of course, but there was this rumor that she tried to talk or whatever after being killed. Okay. This is hilarious. Netflix has screwed up big time. This is from Dallas, news down in Dallas.
Surprised that happened.
Check this out. A Kentucky man this week filed a lawsuit in a Dallas County court against Netflix, alleging the streaming giant used his picture in a documentary about a hatchet-wielding hitchhiker who was convicted of murder. Taylor Hazelwood, the man suing Netflix for defamation, alleges that Netflix took a picture from his personal Instagram page and placed it in the documentary, mistakenly using Hazelwood's photo in a scene about a stone-cold killer. So this guy started getting phone calls like, dude, are you in this documentary about this? Like, did you kill a bunch of people with a hatchet? And the guy's like, what are you talking about? And watched the documentary, and they had taken a picture of him from his Instagram and used it, saying it was this guy. Who killed all these people with hatchets.
How'd they make that mistake?
I don't know, dude. Let's read about it. The documentary, The Hatchet-Wielding Hitchhiker, which I heard is pretty good, premiered in January and tracked the rise and fall of Caleb McGallivary. His story described by Netflix as a happy-go-lucky nomad's ascent to viral stardom and the steep downward spiral that resulted in his imprisonment. Hazelwood, a respiratory therapist in an intensive care unit, is not connected in any way to this guy. So who knows how they got it.
And they're just like, this guy looks like a psychopath.
It's crazy, right?
Dude, he's going to make so much money.
Well, he should.
He's going to make so much money.
He should. He absolutely should.
Oh, man. I wish, I mean,
I wish I could sue a lawsuit.
Yeah, I wish I could too.
I got $14 the other day from a lawsuit, and I don't even know what it was. I have no idea what it was.
Johnny, so if you don't know, Johnny signs up for any lawsuit.
I got $14 in the mail, dude.
Bang, you're winning.
Actually, I got 2 checks in the same day. One of them was a handwritten check for like $14. I have no idea what it was for. It was from like JSB Communications or something.
Yeah, I mean, you're such a grifter, Johnny. All right, Johnny, I gotta go.
All right, I think I got 2 more.
I gotta go.
Okay, here's an animal story. A woman in British Columbia's Sunshine Coast awoke to a sticky situation last Thursday when she found a bear with a sweet tooth had broken into her car and crushed dozens of soda cans she had left there overnight. Sharon Rosal said that she was awakened by her dog at 3 a.m. and looked outside to see a black bear surrounded by shattered glass from her car window. He was drinking massive amounts of soda, she said. Rosal watched from her balcony for an hour and a half as the bear used his teeth to break open cans and slurp their contents while making a mess of her car's exterior.
Story.
It's like cocaine
it's
bear.
not cocaine
It's
bear.
soda
It's just
bear.
Coke bear.
Isn't that funny? Yeah, Coke bear. You're right. Look at look at what was left behind. Look, it's just all these cans.
So hilarious.
He hates these cans. Remember the jerk, dude? I love the jerk. Look at that.
That's hilarious.
Orange Crush. I say Orange Crush is pretty
yeah,
good. That's a good
dude.
drink.
That's the best day of that guy's life.
Best day of that guy's life.
Dude, you got bears committing Grand Theft Auto, bro.
Oh, there's some pictures right there. Look, dude.
The bears like.
See it right there? Look.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's desperate time when the bears are showing up.
Just killing those sodas. All right. What
All
else do
right.
we have?
Thank you, bud. Great
this
show.
This is you know how
Gotta
some
go.
people just have dumb amounts of money.
Yeah, I wish I was.
This is from Smithsonian magazine. A license plate brought a record $15 million at a Dubai auction over the weekend. The all-white vanity plate sold by Emirates Auction features just two characters, the letter P and the number 7. It is most likely the most expensive license plate in the world.
P7?
P7. Yeah, I'll show you a picture of it. See it right there? P7. It's just a P and a 7. $15 million. P7 is not the first UAE vanity license plate to go for such a high price. The previous record was from 2008
for P6,
when a license plate bearing only the number 1 sold for $14 million. Like I said,
okay, this is money laundering.
It's got to be something like that.
This is
right?
money laundering by crazy people.
Why are license plates commanding such high prices in Dubai? Much of the answer boils down to bragging rights, is what they're saying. So it's just rich
and
people.
money laundering.
Dropping large sums of money on vanity plates is a way for the ultra-rich to show off their status and wealth, writes Lisa Fletcher. And dude, we got to find a way to sell shit to... We got to do
the Saudis and the Audi
limited edition T-shirts, like one-of-one T-shirts, $1 million.
Yeah. Johnny, you should sell a shirt where you draw the Prophet Muhammad and see how much money you can make.
Are you trying to kill me? Or is that what you're trying to do?
All right, I gotta go.
Okay, did you see this? The first ever all AI podcast. Did you see this the other day?
I have.
This is scary.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
I don't like this.
Train by day,
worrying.
Joe Rogan podcast by night, all day.
So it has a thing
Ladies
here,
and
it's like,
gentlemen,
hey, this isn't
welcome
real.
to the very...
It has a really good disclaimer. It's like saying, hey, don't chop this up. This is not Rogan. I'm just showing you what we can do with this shit. And then here's the podcast.
Disposal.
So let's dive right in. Your company just released a new tool called ChatGPT. Can you tell us a little bit about what that is and what it does?
Sure. So ChatGPT is an AI language model that's been trained on a massive amount of text data. What this means is that it's able to generate text that's almost indistinguishable from text written by like a human. It does this by
the way, one of the things that's interesting about these, because I use AI a little bit now for thumbnails, just to help me kind of get started. It cannot do letters. It can't spell shit. AI cannot spell shit, and it can't do hands.
using a process called deep learning, where it's been trained on a massive data set of text. And it's able to use that training to generate new text that's coherent and grammatically correct. And the cool thing is that the more data it's trained on, the more accurate and diverse its responses can be.
That's insane.
So people like you, Sam, who have a lot of data to train AI models on, your voice, are way more likely to be faked in the future.
So let's say I ask ChatGPT a question right now. It's going to use that deep learning process to generate an answer on the spot?
Exactly. And
it's not there
It's
yet.
not there yet, but it's enough to, and we're ending now with an AI suite of stories. This next story, did you hear about this? This is from Inside Edition. Artificial abduction. Daughter calls mom to say she's been kidnapped
so nuts.
and needs ransom, but it's an AI scam. And here we go. This is from Inside Edition. We're just going to let them tell us the story here. And we're going to try to.
So nuts.
It's unbelievable. Maybe we're not.
Hey there, welcome to the Uplift. I look
Eat
over.
shit, Uplift. I don't care about the Uplift. I don't need to be inspired. I don't need to be uplifted.
Yeah, I don't need any of that.
I don't need that
Get the
woman.
fuck out
oh wait,
of here.
that's a whole
Get rid
little
of that
man right
Mexican midget.
Yes News app.
This mom got the scariest phone call of her life. On the other end, she hears her daughter crying.
She's like, Mom, I messed up, as she's crying and sobbing.
Then a man gets on the line and claims he's kidnapped her 15-year-old daughter, Bree.
He's like, listen here, I've got your daughter. You're not going to call anybody. You're not going to call the cops. And I just put the phone on mute and started screaming for help.
The kidnappers demand $1 million before reducing it to $50,000.
I, at that point, started screaming at them that I want to talk to my daughter again, which they refused.
But here's the thing. Her daughter had not been kidnapped, and that was not her begging mom for help. Her voice had been duplicated by a scammer using artificial intelligence.
I didn't...
Think about how many people are fooled by the totally dumb scams that they're doing in India and shit now. Think about all those old people that get fooled by, yes, this is Microsoft. You have a bad problem on your computer. You need to give me $25 in gift cards right now.
I was tweaking my balls off. And I got this thing like, oh, you got an infection on your fucking computer.
Well, that was your doctor telling you about your penis. You actually should have worried about that. That was serious.
I clicked on it, and then they started calling me, and I'm like, oh, dude, something's fucking on. So then he goes, let's go see where you're at. And he starts going through my computer, and he starts going to my passwords, and that's why I'm like, oh, this ain't real. So now I'm battling this guy for the mouse on my computer to the point I had to turn off the computer.
That's the only thing to do. You have to disconnect it. Yeah.
Dude,
but think about all the old people that are getting fooled by that. How many more of them will be fooled by something that's actually convincing like this?
AI expert Hani Farid showed me how it's done. The Berkeley professor says he can take just a few examples of my real voice and manipulate it to say something I never said.
I went over to YouTube and I searched for your name and I found an interview that you gave. It took me all of 5 seconds to do that. I uploaded that to a web service that I pay $5 a month for. In about 30 seconds, it cloned your voice. I typed what I wanted you to say, and it handed me an audio file back. That whole thing took me under 5 minutes to do.
So I have the recording that you made. I'm going to play it right now.
It's Allison. This is going to be hard to believe, but I've been kidnapped. They want $1 million ransom. Otherwise, they say they'll hurt me. I don't know what's going to happen. They want me to hang up now. I've got to go. I love you.
That's pretty creepy. Fortunately, mom Jennifer DeStefano called Bree before paying a dime in ransom money.
Let's go, Bree!
I was in Flagstaff skiing with my little brother. My mom called me and she was crying, like bawling. Still gives me goosebumps because her voice was so real.
Bree has no idea.
Stop. Wow. By the way, if you ever want to kidnap somebody and have a large amount of time to get away with it, this is the kid to kidnap because mom isn't going to buy into it next time.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
You'd be like, you got at least a day's worth of getting out before they do anything.
Yeah. This is the last thing in our AI suite, and we're going to end with this. Did you listen to this? I sent you this the other day. This guy did an AI version of Jay-Z that sounds amazing.
Data management can be costly and complicated. So
this
we
might
built
be a
Slingshot
Rockfin
to help
exclusive, by the way.
Snowflake
I don't
users
know
manage-
if they're going to get us on a copyright strike here. But if it's not...
They're going to copyright strike us for a fake song?
It could be, dude. Yeah. Well, the guy does his own rapping in this, too. Okay, hold on.
Because you weren't paying attention to
This is
AI or
Marquez
like looking for
Brownlee.
AI.
Here it is, right?
So when I first heard this song.
None of this is Jay-Z.
Tell the young they can never become what they aspire to. Born in a cell with no one who can inspire you.
Your highs are as never as high as those that lie to you.
Pretending that they live in the sky, lying behind your roof.
Shooting holes up at your ceiling.
So for those of you who know,
that's crazy.
That is crazy. I was just on Ab Carolla, and they were just talking about there was a song that's got millions of listens that's between The Weeknd and Drake about Selena Gomez, and everyone thought it was a real song, and it's not.
That's
now, it's not nearly as good as that, but I'm also not a Drake fan. I have a couple songs I like, but if you look it up, you'll hear it, and you'll be like, holy shit.
Wait, so people think it's real? It's a Drake...
But it's not. All right, Johnny. Okay.
All right, that was it. I'm done now, but I do want to hear what you just said. Okay, Drake, Driving Home to You, new song, is that it?
Yeah, no, putting Drake, Weeknd, Celine
Is this
Gomez.
it, right?
No, I don't think so. No.
Drake and The Weeknd? Okay.
AI song. You see it?
I came in with my ex like Selena, the flex, bumping Justin Bieber, the fever.
It's not bad. It's not as good as
This isn't what I heard.
It's not?
They
Well, this
must
guy
have-
said he mixed it and mastered it. He remixed it probably.
Yeah.
What? So why is this so hard to? They must have taken it down. They must have gotten a bunch of takedown
Here,
notices.
is that it? Try that.
Wait, oh, that said hard on my sleeve, didn't it? No, that's a Spotify thing. That's probably not it. But let me. It began to disappear from streaming services throughout the day Monday. Universal Music did not comment on specifically whether it is issuing takedown notices. So yeah, they must be killing
Is that it?
Where?
Oh no, that's the listen.
No,
to the
yeah,
article.
I like that though, where you can listen to articles now. It's cool. Yeah, see, they're taking it. They're killing it. But yeah,
It's
anyway.
very interesting, dude.
Dude. What's the answer to that? It's
I
what
don't know,
you said,
man.
right?
But dude, you know who's really in trouble? OnlyFans models. They're in deep
you,
trouble.
no, you're
dude.
so right, dude. You're
They're
so
in
right.
Deep trouble. Like these days of like you just touching your vagina to get $5, gone. Because you're
Are
at
over.
Yeah. All right, guys. Go to samtripoli.com. Leave comments. Subscribe. Find us on Rumble. Please find us on Rumble and subscribe. Hopefully, we're going to start getting featured somewhere so people can do it. Tell us what you like about the show. Tell us what you think should be different. Anyways, love you guys. Check out my live dates. I want to see you in Reno, see you in Mississippi, see you in New Mexico or Louisiana, and then see you in San Diego. And then get ready for my date. I'm going to be giving out, I'm going to be picking probably 100 people, 200 people to come see me record my album. So I'll keep you posted. Bye.
Pick up your guitar. Sing me a song. This was Groover's paradise. Now the Groover is gone. Was a cool little city